Greggy and Thomas, first ones in the house with some heart me's. Kevin P with a heart me. Yeah, guys, you send me that love. ZZYZ and Adrian Rouse up in the house. You like how that rhymed? Adrian Rouse up in the house. Don Shoemaker and Jaylar up in the house sending me some heart me's. Yes, guys, send me your love. What's going on, Polo 3? How's your day going? I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Grand rising to you. And thanks for joining in. Polo 3, Dad of 5 Rigs, thanks for those heart me's. You guys know it boosts my page. Send me your love. Em, you like this hat? This is the black IHodlLife flat brim center logo hat. And you can order yours from the store if you want at IHodlLife.com. Don't forget to stock yourself up for Christmas early before shipping gets crazy. Canada shipping is already on strike and we're only in October, so get ready. The market is warming up to pump. You know what, Baby Doge, it's funny you say that. Because wasn't it 2 Fridays ago everyone was panicking? Wasn't it a week ago everybody was telling me, hands in the air, it's all over? You know how many people told me that they sold their crypto bags? And now it's back up, and you know what those same people are going to do, right? You got it. They're going to buy right back in like, oh, I guess it is something good. Oh, they're going to buy right back in like... Oh my God. But hey, I mean... Who listens to me? Like, what the fuck would I know? What would I know? Mike Barth, you send me that heart me. Thank you so much. If you're in my chat today and you haven't sent me a heart me, please do so because it helps boost my page. Don't send me any gifts. I don't need any of your gifts, but I do want those heart me's. Robert Switch, thank you for that love. Soto Face, thank you for that love. Good afternoon to you, ZZ. Polo 3, you like this hat as well? Crypto Bad, Steve, thank you guys. Thank you for those heart me's. You know it boosts my page, so thank you so much. Big love. Hodl Heidi, all up in the house. Yes, big love. Hodl Heidi. Hodl Heidi is one of the few community members that I got to meet. Hodl Heidi, Tango, Adrian Rouse. There's a bunch of you guys out there. Jaylar, a bunch of you guys out there I got to see in human person other than just here in our digital world that we all exist in. Big shout out to all of you guys out there. Can't wait for more, what do we call it, IRL opportunities, in real life opportunities to meet more of you guys. So as I was saying, Polo 3, if you like this hat, feel free to go order yourself one from the store. Yours will not come with Hercules hair though, that's custom to my own. Hercules, of course, likes to wrap his head around my head for some reason. So anyway, feel free to hit up the store at IHodlLife.com. The link, of course, is in the top of my TikTok page, and you can order yourself some crypto swag and rep it in your city. Which reminds me, I'm going to be talking a little bit later about the Rep It competition coming up this holiday season, where all you have to do is rep the IHodlLife brand and send us your photos to win some cool prizes. Real simple, and everyone can take part. Board Genius, thank you so much for that love. What up, Switch? Great to see you out there. Thanks for joining in once again and keeping the room safe. Of course, they're all going to buy at the top, Polo. It's going to climb and climb and climb and climb, and they're all going to buy in when they should have been buying when it was down instead of freaking out. Robert, thank you for that heart me. Thank you so much for that love. Good morning to you, Soto Face. What up, John Taylor? Good morning to you, and happy weekend, everybody out there tuning in to the IHodlLife channel today. We're just getting started, so get your crypto questions together and get ready to drop them in the chat. How am I liking Corium? I think Corium is a great layer 1 protocol, but it's very young, very new, and it's going to need at least a full cycle to build and prove itself. So if you have Corium, I encourage you to hodl on. Clinton Marshall, you know what? I think you're the man. Like I was just literally pacing around back and forth up and down my neighborhood. Like, you guys know Clinton Marshall? What? How the fuck you don't know Clinton Marshall? He is the man. That's what I told all my neighbors. But anyway, moving forward. Happy Sunday to you, board genius. You're going to huddle for life, zero or hero. You know what, Joe? That's funny because you're only going to end up in hero. Lohai, thank you for that love. If you do the huddle for life attitude, you're just going to end up hero. Like if you go zero or hero, I'm just going to hold it and see what happens, you're just going to end up hero. Like the proof's in the pudding. Unless you're holding absolute junk, which of course you're not. If you're following my channel, even if you've got a couple things in your portfolio that are junk, you still have a portfolio of really good cryptos. And for that reason, if you just hold them and you just hodl them and you just ignore everything, yeah, you're gonna get hero, not zero. Why are we flying to? Oh, Sid, I thought for some reason a Y appeared in front of your comment controversy. A controversy, cryptoversy. I just can't read today. For some reason, your cryptoversy name was controversy. And for some reason, I just fabricated a Y in front of your comment and turned it into a question. Oh, I love myself. PV3 Greggy, thank you for those boosters. Thank you for the heartbeats. We are flying to Atlanta today, listening on the plane. Not why are we flying to Atlanta. Attaboy, Cryptoversy. Flying to Atlanta, tuned into the IHodlLife channel. What else would you guys want to do on a Sunday other than tune in right here to the only cryptocurrency channel you need? How many of you have shared this channel with a friend? How many of you have invited someone to come out to this channel? How many of you have told someone in your world that you kind of want to get into crypto and said you got to come at least listen to this guy, just tune in for a few minutes? And if you're lucky, I caught a hook in their mouth. What up, Robert? Nice to see you, and welcome for joining in. Lazman, welcome back, and thanks for joining in. Clinton, quit laughing at me. I was being dead serious. All my neighbors know you now, friend. You're in XRP, USDC, Metallicus compounding. I think that's a bad idea, Randall. I think that's a very bad idea. Samir Sam, thank you for that love. I would just choose self-custody and be holding my XRP in my offline wallet. XRP is so valuable that the risk that you take trying to get a tiny little bit of yield off of it is not worth the risk. It's just not worth. The yield you get is not worth the risk of losing your asset because it's so important. If someone told me, Cockadoodoo, thank you for that heart me. If someone told me back in the day, just do this and earn a little bit on your Bitcoin and risk the potential of getting scammed or losing it or it's gone or something like that. Lola Bridget, thank you for that heart me. Instead of just sitting on it and holding it and growing rich off of the asset itself. Like, how greedy do you need to be to squeeze out every drop versus the risk? You know what I mean? So what do I think about that? I think it's risky and I think it's foolish and I think you should just be holding on to your XRP in your own self-custody. That's what I think. What up, Kay? Grand rising to you and happy Sunday. How many coins should a person have in their portfolio if they have about $25,000 to $30,000? Well, this is a really great question, Angel, and this is definitely a question you should be asking Tokenized Financial. Tokenized Financial builds crypto portfolios, $25,000 range and higher. And generally when we build a portfolio for a client that's in that range, they're usually going to hold anywhere from around, depending on the client and depending on their risk factor, because we have risk factors for clients based on how worried they are or how confident they are. That varies their risk factor. And if they're extremely, extremely confident in crypto, then they might have between 10 or 13 coins. And if they're a more conservative person, then they might have between 8 and 10 coins-ish. And 35K will come to 200K. Well, that's about it. High. That's about it. It's a 35K portfolio. We anticipate 10 timesing that. So when I build a client's portfolio, That's what we do at Tokenized Financial. For anyone who doesn't know, we build portfolios for our clients. They come to us with their money or with their crypto, and then we build their portfolio for them. We charge a one-time fee to build their portfolio. We don't take your crypto. And then we give ongoing management fee for a 2% fee year after year. So it's very, very affordable. The first initial stinger price is a little bit for us to build you the portfolio and get your exit strategy and all that stuff, but it's worth it, once you're in the game for a while. But the way that works, to answer your question, is a 35K portfolio. Our target is to 10 times it. And of course, we can't we can't promise any profits, or we can't promise any losses legally. But ultimately, that's what we've done in the past. And that's what, in fact, we've done more than that in the past. So that's what we say we're going to do, because we anticipate to do at minimum that. And at minimum of 10 times in a $35,000 portfolio in one crypto cycle, which is in about a 3.5-ish year cycle, we should be able to 10 times that portfolio to approximately $300,000. So 35K, between $300,000 to $350,000 over a 3 to a 4 year window. That would be a goal. Do we hit it all the time? No. Do we exceed it sometimes? Yes. So it just depends on when a client enters the market. For example, a client that enters the market last November when we had the surge in the ISO coins, it's going to look like the market's only been kind of down and sideways for them. But a client that got in before that would have seen huge profit in November and then just kind of a sideways movement in their portfolio. For people who got in last week when I told them to, when the big crash happened, they're seeing nothing but amazing growth and they think I'm a fucking genius. And really, it's just how the market is reacting. So it's really almost a matter of when you got in, how you designed it, and what your perception is, and the time you've spent. Once you've exhausted 2 or 3 years of your time, all of it makes sense. Once you've gone through one full bull run or bear cycle, it then makes sense to you. At first, it doesn't make sense, but then it does. And one of the biggest things that people do wrong in a crypto cycle is they move too much. They sell too much, buy too much. They try to play the market instead of just hodling the fucking crypto and then cashing out at the top of the bull run. Like people are so greedy, that XRP on Metallicus just to get that tiny little bit of fucking yield, but risk that it could get scammed or hacked or exploited or something like that, just for that greedy little bit of yield. It's no different than people who are buying and selling because the market went up 20 or 30%, trying to beat and trying. It's no different. It's an overtake of greed when you already have the most lucrative asset and wealth opportunity in front of you right now, which is cryptocurrency. In this day and age, today, 2025, there's no opportunity like cryptocurrency. When you tie in the technology of quantum mechanics, and you tie in the technology of AI, and you tie in the technology of automation, and where we are all going with our future financial system, the underlying technology of cryptocurrency and blockchain is the inevitable. So for those reasons, Hikes, when we look at that 3-4 year window, ultimately we look at way bigger than a 10 times, but this is what we talk about with our customers, so it doesn't seem fantasy. It doesn't seem, and even that seems fantasy. You talk to a traditional investor who invests in the stock market, and you tell him, I'll turn your 30K into 300K probably in 3 years. He'll be like, yeah, right. Yeah, like I could understand 30K to like 90K maybe tripling my money, because that would be insane already. But 10 times in the money, it's unheard of. Yet in crypto, it's pretty basic. Anyone who's been through a cycle, you can accidentally 10 times your money if you're holding the right cryptos. The most important thing is knowing what to do, when to do it, having the patience to sit back. One of the biggest benefits that we give our clients is we tell them to chill the fuck out when they start getting all worried and nervous because the market went red. When we know it's an opportunity and they're panicking and we're telling them just fucking relax. Would you just take a fucking chill pill and relax? In fact, go buy more. Pull your big girl's panties on and go fucking buy more. And they're like, what? Are you a lunatic? But in time, they begin to understand. You ordered some swag, Lazman. That is fantastic. I will check the order store and make sure that everything has shipped out. Usually when you order, if you're in the US, you'll receive it usually within 2 to 3 weeks. It's normally a little longer than your traditional clothes ordering. And the reason for that is all of our items are made to order. So they're not sitting on a shelf. Shanna Mackey, thank you for that love. They're not sitting on a shelf collecting dust and then you just buy one of them. It doesn't exist. And when you place an order, the shop goes to process and it builds you yours individually. So each item we sell is made to order. Dean, thank you for that love. So Lazman, your whatever you ordered, hat, shirt, hoodie, whatever it was, is made to order. So generally there's a 3 to a 4 week window before it lands at your door, just so you know. And that's why I tell you guys, if you want to order swag for Christmas, we don't have swag just hanging on the fence waiting for you to come buy it, collecting dust. It doesn't work that way. Each item is made to order special for each client. It's very custom, very special, very awesome clothes. And the quality is amazing. So if you guys want to get your Christmas orders in, hit up our store, IHodlLife.com, and get your orders in early. The logo on my cap, Sam, is our brand, the IHodlLife brand, the world's only cryptocurrency brand. My name's Tristan Schroeder. I'm the founder and the CEO of the company, and I'm live here every Sunday offering you guys free education about cryptocurrency. So IHodlLife is our brand. For anyone who is in cryptocurrency and you want to rep that you're ahead of the game, you want to rep that you're a crypto guy, you want to rep that you're a digital asset guy, you want to rep that you know what's going on while the rest of the world is still sleeping, well, IHodlLife is the brand for you. I hodl, you guys all know the word hodl. I, the person, hodl, that's what we're doing. We're hodling our crypto, and life is what we change. I, the person, hodl the crypto, change our life. IHodlLife. And you can order your swag. Now, this isn't just swag. This isn't just clothes with IHodl logos and crypto logos. These guys have computer chips in them. They run on the Avalanche blockchain. Every time you buy one of our clothing articles, you can tap it with your phone. It'll open up an opportunity to create an NFT of the clothing on the Avalanche blockchain. So you have a virtual closet of all of your clothes on the Avalanche blockchain, which allows us to offer you cool engagement features, which of course we're still in our early stages and still working out. But as we grow over the next 5 to 10 year window, expect an entire new world of engagement through the medium of the NFT, all through tapping your clothes. Imagine someone walking up to you and saying, wow, that's an amazing hat, and you're like, here, tap it, and they tap it and they buy one, and then you get paid commission. I've been working on this for a while, and we are getting close, and I'm telling you, we are going to change how people advertise through how people wear brands right here at the world's only cryptocurrency brand. So go check out our store, www.IHodlLife.com. If you want to rep crypto brand, you hit up the IHodlLife store. And you want to invest in crypto, then you go hit up Tokenized Financial and get them to build you a portfolio. The one-stop location community right here at the IHodlLife community, the only place you need in the crypto space. So that's the logo that's on my hat. It is my personal logo, IHodlLife, drawn with a pen and a napkin. And now it's a real life brand, so get it on your body. Smart clothes running on the Avalanche blockchain. You heard it right at IHodlLife.com. Shout out to John Ray and NF Treasure. What up, cock-a-doo-doo? What up, goat? Shout out to you in Texas. Morgan of Horses, good morning to you, my friend. Riverati, what up to you, my friend? John Taylor, repping the IHodlLife swag at a local hockey game. That's what I like to hear. The hoodies are so comfortable and you love the hat. That's what I like to hear. Thanks, guys. I always tell you guys that, the brand we sell isn't just some cheap, stick a logo on the cheapest hoodie and shirt. It doesn't work that way. The quality is very good. They're thick. They're good quality. The materials are nice and they feel good on your body. They're high quality. They don't fade when you wash them. The hats are nice material and quality. They're comfortable and they fit well. And of course, they're smart. They've got computer chips running in them that you can, of course, integrate into Web3 with your clothes. Not just your crypto wallet, but your clothes. And we're just at the beginning of this. Imagine where we're going to be in 5 years with this technology. So get ready, everybody. The IHodlLife brand is hitting the space, and we're ready to take over. Hit up our store and order yourself some swag and be an early pioneer of the world's upcoming hottest brand right here at IHodlLife. How do you manage taxes in Canada? I don't manage taxes. I hire someone to do my taxes because I don't know anything about taxes. Hot Wheels says Tokenized Financial is my future. Well, actually, working with Tokenized Financial allows you to plan your own future because they give you the education and the tools to become your own financial advisor and navigate crypto properly. That's right. Tokenized Financial doesn't actually take your crypto. They just give you the info and show you how to do it yourself. What do I know about wormhole crypto? Anthony, thanks for your question. Well, I know a lot about wormhole crypto, but to keep it short, wormhole crypto basically allows different blockchains to communicate. So just like if you think about in space, you go through a wormhole and you're in another sector of space, and that is like the bridge or the connection of two sections. Well, that's kind of what wormhole is for blockchains. It allows two blockchains to work together that normally can't work together because they have different logic or different language as far as computer coding goes. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for the coffee. In fact, I do have a coffee around here somewhere. Let's have some before I talk too much and it just goes cold, like always. Malcolm, you missed it. Malcolm in the middle. Malcolm was in the middle and he missed it. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sick of hearing that fucking Malcolm in the middle joke. Say it again, Tristan. Say it again. Lose my shit. Will XDC be working on trade finance industry? It sure will. I mean, if there's anything that we're going to see, future Forex or future stocks or commodities or, this type of business happening, XDC is a perfect platform for it. And, operating through the Liechtenstein exchange with LCX, it's a perfect setup. And, well, wait a second. Aren't both of those guys ISO coins? And aren't they already working together? And doesn't that already make perfect sense? Interesting. I wonder why I've been telling the community to stack XDC for 3 fucking years. Probably longer. Has it been longer than 3 years? I don't know, but I sure like talking to myself, don't I? And I do it right here on live for all of you to witness. Incredible. I like myself. So 40 different coins is too many. Oh my God, way too many. If you, Edzel, if you have 40 different coins and you have less than 40K, you're subject to 2 mistakes. The first mistake is you're over diversified, okay, which we'll clear up in just a second. And the second mistake is you're listening to too many stupid influencers. You're not educating yourself and you're listening to other people and letting them influence your portfolio. Because as soon as someone has way too many cryptos, do you know what I already know? Because I've been in crypto for a very long time. Do you know what I already know? I already know that you're floating around the crypto space and then you're hearing these voices saying, oh, but this crypto is going to be, oh, this crypto 10 times. Oh, this crypto. Oh, yeah, put 10K in. And you're hearing all this information, which is misinformation, and it's causing you to create something called FOMO, fear of missing out. So what do? You do the buy everything panic effect. Oh, I better get that one so I don't miss out on that one. Right? Have you ever, how many of you have found yourself saying that, I don't have that one, I better get some of that one. I better get some of that one. What's going on when you say that in the back of your head? I better get some of that one. What you're really saying is, well, what if that one goes boom and I miss out on it? Oh, I better have some just in case. Isn't that really what we're saying to ourselves? So what do? We go and we buy $200 with it. So you 10 times your $200. So fucking what? You made 2 G's. What are you going to do? Go out and party for one fucking weekend? I spend that much on dinner sometimes. So you didn't make any money. You didn't change your life. You didn't grow your wealth. You waited around a year and a half, 2 years to have $300 in 30 different fucking cryptos to make 30 grand off your 30 grand. And then you wonder how people are getting rich in crypto and you're like, well, I made money, but I didn't really make money. Do you understand? How many of you right now can look at your portfolio and how many cryptos in your portfolio do you have that are less than $1,000? And then ask yourself, do I remember myself saying, oh, better not forget that one. Oh, I don't want to miss that one. Oh, but I better get some, right? Tell me I'm fucking wrong. I know I'm right. I've been here a long time. I know I'm right. Go look at your fucking portfolio and look at all the shit that someone has confused you to buy because you're not listening to the right people and because you're experiencing FOMO and because you really want to make money and because you don't really know fully what you're doing and because you're falling into that trap. Almost all of you probably have 7, 8, 9, 10 cryptos in your portfolio you probably shouldn't have. You probably should have just stacked the better ones you had and had more of that. So when it did go up, your multiplier effect was bigger. You'll hear me talking constantly about compounding effect. You can't compound $500. Who fucking cares? But you compound 5 grand, now you're making money. This is why at Tokenized Financial, we have a minimum of $25,000. There's 1 million people out there with 4 grand in crypto that want to use our services, but there's just not enough money to compound. Not yet. Not till they put some time in, and that's not what they want when they come hire a service. They expect results. Therefore, you have to have a certain amount of money to make money. And in that same sentence, I'll tell you, if you don't have a certain amount of money to make money, the best thing you can start doing is investing. Little by tiny little increments until you do have enough money to start doing a service like that. That's how you grow wealth. But 40 different coins on $40,000, this is extremely over-diversified. You're not going to make any money. You might double your portfolio. Whoop-de-fucking-do when you could have 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, 1,000 times it. And those aren't, you know, I say those numbers and people who don't understand crypto are like, yeah, 100 times your money, yeah, right. 1,000 times your money, yeah, right. They weren't here in 2021 to see people turn hundreds of dollars into millions of dollars. They weren't here to see people turn 10K into 10 million. Like they didn't see it. They didn't witness it. I have multiple times. I don't feed you bullshit. I feed you opportunity. And I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm here to drop the proof on the table, and those of you with the aptitude to pay attention, feel free to pick it up and apply it, because wealth and opportunity is staring you in the fucking face. Thank you for your heart. Sorry, not for your heart, for your rose. Thank you. But don't send me roses or gifts, please. Thank you. I do appreciate, but only heart me's. Send me your heart me's. It helps boost my page. And of course, tap that screen, because my goal is always 100,000 likes. Look, we had 27,000 likes in exactly 27 minutes. You guys are awesome. 1,000 likes a minute, you guys out there. You guys are literally doing 1,000 likes a minute at 28,000 likes in 28 minutes. You know that? I love this community. Stephen, thank you for the heartbeat. You know it boosts my page. Thank you. All right, Tristan, shut up. This is me talking to myself. Shut up, Tristan, and get through the comments. Hey, Trucker Ed, how you doing, buddy? Thank you, signed and stamped, for your heart me. I see in the chat that you sent it to me, but I don't think I called it out when you sent it. I might have missed it. I was probably blabbing about something. Sucredi, I come from Germany. Do you think we will see a great bull run in November? I think November is a potential, but I think that you guys should be looking beyond that, and you should be looking at the opportunity of cryptocurrency in general, and the bull run is like a byproduct of what you're doing. Funfetti, Crypto Bag, yes, thank you for those heart me's. Thank you, guys. You know it boosts my page. Thanks so much. Is there any expectation in XRP having substantial drop? If you guys think you're going to buy it for 50 cents again, I mean, that's definitely not going to happen. But is it going to fluctuate? Absolutely. We're still in an extremely volatile stage of cryptocurrency. And remember, up and down is both volatile. So that means when it's down, be smart and grab more. And when it's up, be smart and chill the fuck out. How about Pepe? Thanks for your question, Money Man. Pepe is actually a pretty decent meme coin in the group of meme coins. You haven't heard any update, but what happened to the swag bag? Stephen B, definitely get into our community Discord. Everybody who ordered a swag bag is already in our Discord. They already have tickets open. Some people have received theirs. Some people have already claimed their swag from the store. So if you have not opened up a ticket in Discord, I encourage you to do so that you can get your swag bag details covered, my friend. Do I recommend a cold card? If you mean an offline wallet, yes, I do. I do recommend an offline wallet. This is the one I personally use. It's called the SecuX V20. It looks like a coin, a round one. And that's personally my favorite wallet out of all the wallets. I got a drawer behind me of everybody's wallet because, of course, I have to try them all out. And a lot of companies send me their wallets to try them because they want to put them in my store for me to sell them. But this is hands down the best one that I've come across thus far. Can I name a couple factors that will move the price of XRP up? Absolutely. It eliminates all Nostro Vostro accounts all around the planet and picks up, you know, like $1 trillion market cap on its own. I mean, that's one of many things that it will do. If anyone wants to go to my TikTok page right now, there's, in fact, I'll show it to you right now. I'll show it to you here on my other phone. If you go to my TikTok page, I posted a video about a girl In 2009, when Bitcoin first came out, and she has 900,000 Bitcoin, and she's talking to someone, and at that time it's worth like 6 cents, so it's not really worth anything. She's probably got like 10 grand in there. And at that time, she's got 900,000 Bitcoin. 2009, Bitcoin literally just began. She might even have, less money than that. It might only be a couple $100s worth. But anyway, and she's saying, imagine if it went to like $200 one day. Wow, that'd be something. And the guy says, yeah, you'd be set for life. And here we are at $100,000. And back then in 2009, there was no way that you or me or anyone else could put together the logic. We couldn't have a conversation to explain the proof of in the future it's going to be that, so that's why we should get it now. We couldn't prove that. That's why investing isn't a sure shot. You have to be able to see what can't be seen. You have to be able to have vision for what's not able to be seen by most. That's what real investing is. So back in 2009, we wouldn't have been able to foresee that. But today, imagine going back to 2009 and holding on to like 900,000 Bitcoin. Like, think about that. It would be amazing. So now place that logic into today when I tell you to just go buy a couple thousand XRP. Because you can't wrap your head around, nor can we have a conversation that I'm going to explain to you that's going to give you any type of credible information to prove to you that 15 years from now, XRP is worth $100,000 a coin, or $50,000 a coin, or $10,000 a coin, or $5,000 a coin, whatever it is. That's a stupid number compared to right now when it's $1 or less. Think about that for a second, everyone. Just slow the fuck down. Forget the riches, forget the money, forget everything, and think about the logic of that. If I would have bought all that and just held on to it, why not? Like, why not? I couldn't prove it then, so I can't prove it now. So why do I hold myself back from buying some XRP now, or some XDC, or some XLM, and grabbing a couple thousand of these coins each? Remember how I've been telling you guys for years, it's how many coins you can get. Don't worry about the price. The price will reveal itself when the time is correct. Now you know what I mean. Get as many of the coins as you can. That's what matters. That's why when the price goes down, you fucking buy more. That's DCAing. That's dollar cost averaging. That's getting more coins at a lower price. That's not panic because it's red. That's opportunity to lower the value, or lower the price, increase the score. Get more of the coins. Don't go to your wallet and look at the price of the crypto, because it doesn't matter. Tomorrow it'll be a different price. Next week it'll be a different price. Next month it'll be a different price. Don't look at the fucking price. Look at how many coins do you have. Don't look in your wallet at how valuable is your XRP today. Look in your wallet and say, how many XRP coins do I own? And now think of it in Bitcoin terms. How many Bitcoins do I own? Well, owning one is crazy. Oh my God, I own like 3,000, 5,000, 8,000, 6,000, 20, whatever the number is. Think about it with that Bitcoin logic, how important it would be just to have one 10 years from now. And then you think it's crazy to just go buy like 3,000 Cardano, or 3,000 HBAR, or 3,000 XDC and just sit on them for 10 years. And instead of putting that logic together and seeing financial freedom, millions of dollars within a 10-year window, quit your job, change your life, send your kids to whatever the fuck you want. Instead of that, we're going to shrink our brain. Do you think it's November? Do you think November is when I'm going to cash my 30 out for 40K? Is it December? Do you think I'll go shopping this Christmas, guys? That's why 98% of people do it wrong. That's why the people who get enriched in crypto are mostly stories to most of you, because most of you are pricing yourself out of the market without seeing the vision, without seeing the distance, without looking down the road, because you're looking now, greedy now, wanting now. Once again, if you only had the opportunity to foresee the opportunity itself, greatness would be yours. What up, everyone tuning in? I know all kinds of people jumped in. There's another 150 people in the room that, I didn't get to say hi and welcome to. So let me just stop for a second and hello, everyone, and welcome for anyone who joined in today's live and I haven't got a chance to welcome you. If you do know who I am, well, then you can just tell me to shut it. You've heard me say it a million times. And for anyone who doesn't know who I am, welcome. My name's Tristan. I'm the founder and the CEO of IHodlLife, the world's only cryptocurrency brand. Feel free to hit up our store store at IHodlLife.com. This is smart clothes running on the Avalanche blockchain. Shout out to Avalanche, personally my favorite layer 1 blockchain. And here, Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Sunday, I am live answering, I'd like to say all of your questions, but that's a lie. Answering about 25% of the questions that come in on a Sunday, because that's about as many as I can handle. So feel free to come out, ask your questions, and soak up some crypto wisdom. What up, Gary? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. You need a pocket tee in the future? Oh, that's a bad one, Hot Wheels. I'm sorry. We're definitely not going to have pocket tees. We definitely will not have t-shirts with a pocket on it. Do you know why? Because that's horrible style. And at IHodlLife, we only rep amazing top style. So all you guys out there wearing a pocket on your t-shirt, time to go hit the closet, time to throw all those out, and time to go get some IHodlLife t-shirts with no pocket on your fucking t-shirt. And worse, if you have a pocket on your t-shirt and you're putting shit in your pocket, this is why the girls are not talking to you. This is why your wife is not giving you extra kisses when you come home. Do you have shit in your pocket? No, this is 1930s, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. We talk more than just crypto here on this channel. Go throw out your fucking pocket shirts. Hot Wheels is like, oh my God, that's all I wear. I feel so embarrassed. Tristan, you're an asshole. I know. I am an asshole. It's true. But seriously, I look like an asshole, but I'm really helping you. If you went and threw out all your pocket tees and replaced them just with normal tees, in the long run, I'm really helping you. I promise. Can I tell you more about FET? Yes, I can tell you about FET. Right now, I was looking at FET today. It was one of the bigger gainers for the day. FET, which is Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance. Be very careful. A lot of scammers out there will have you guys go buying something called ASI, which is not a real crypto. It's FET is the ticker symbol. And this used to be called Fetch AI. So this was an AI protocol running on top of Ethereum. And then there was 3 other protocols which also ran on top of Ethereum. Well, that's not true. Ajax was actually its own layer 1. Anyway, Ajax, SingularityNet, was another AI protocol. Kudos was another AI protocol. And Fetch AI was another AI protocol. And Ocean was a big data AI protocol. All of those 4 companies merged together to create something called the Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance. So if you own any of those 4 cryptos, it's good. But as far as I know, in the future, the Ajax coin is supposed to disappear, the Kudos coin is supposed to disappear, and also the Ocean coin is supposed to disappear, and FET is going to be the remaining token. And I thought when all this happened, it was already going to make them all disappear, and then there was just going to be one remaining called ASI, the Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance token, and unfortunately it didn't turn out that way. And the conversion from Ethereum to its own blockchain in the Coinbase wallet and on exchanges and in other, it was a fucking nightmare. I actually instructed my community, another reason why you should be using tokenized financial for when crazy things like this happen. All the time goes by and there's no signals because there's nothing to do, but then something important like this happens, and I come around and I tell you, sell that crypto and get out of it because there's too much fuckery going on with it. And once they settle it, then we'll buy back in. So what did all of our tokenized financial clients and all of our people do that were in at that time? Well, they got out of Fetch AI. And then when Fetch AI got itself organized and back onto its own thing, then they all purchased back into it. The right way to do it. No hassles, no migrating, no connecting your wallet to shit. None of that fuckery in the crypto space. Why? Because knowledge keeps you safe in the crypto space. That's why you want to hit that like and follow right here on the only crypto channel you need. So in my opinion, full people ta 5, I'm just going to call you full. In my opinion, full Fetch AI is one of the best AI protocols out there. It's not my personal number 1 favorite, but it is definitely in my top 5. Are we coming out with our own crypto? Yes, we are. We will have the IHodl crypto launching, but we are not launching on somebody else's blockchain. We are building our own layer 1 blockchain in the background. Once again, shout out to Avalanche. We're going to build a layer 1 out of Avalanche's new subnet architecture and then eventually grow to become our own sovereign layer 1. Just like Crypto.com was built out of Binance and then eventually became Kronos, their own layer 1, we're going to build out of Avalanche and then eventually become our own layer 1 also. So once again, shout out to the AVAX network and your amazing architecture, and of course your your top to bottom build out is by far the best in the industry. AVAX and Polkadot, shout out to both of you for the best. New company, want to get into the crypto space. Who do I build with? Credentials. Will XRP be a financial bridge of payments? Yes, it will definitely be a bridge cryptocurrency or an on-demand liquidity cryptocurrency. That is true. BlockDAG is a scam. TARS AI. TARS AI might be great in the future, but it's not really great that right now. Once again, lots of influencers overpumped that one. Is crypto safe in Kraken? If you're under $5,000, $10,000, it's not that bad. You're not going to die if the crypto exchange closes. But keep in mind, Z-Man, if that crypto exchange disappears for any reason one day, that's their exit liquidity, not your money. You gave up custody of it. So why not spend $150 and buy an offline wallet? And why not learn how to send the crypto from there to your offline wallet? The offline wallet, for all you newbies out there, the offline wallet won't support all the cryptos. You're not going to be able to go to an exchange, buy 50 grand of crypto and send all of them to their wallet. They just won't support them all. But you will be able to go and buy 50 grand and send at least 30 or 40 grand over and then keep 10 on the exchange. So that way you're protecting as much of your crypto as you can with an offline wallet. Once again, it's 150, 200 bucks at most. And sending crypto to your offline wallet is as simple as sending an e-transfer, or it's as simple as sending a text message. So if you can send an e-transfer from one account to another, you can send crypto from an offline wallet to an exchange or from an exchange back to the offline wallet, however you wish to do it. Gary says, everyone pay attention to this guy. He is the only crypto voice you need. Shout out to you, Gary. Thanks for that. Is alt season leading in March 2026? You know what, Brain Keys? You must be suited to your name, because that's the first logical comment I've seen about the crypto space in a while. Who's understanding the stretching of the season, the possibility that if we do hit parabolic season, that it might begin November, December, but that means that the juicy alt season part wouldn't actually take effect until about March or April, which if you follow back on IHodlLife, it would be interesting why Tristan keeps saying the bull run should run between November to about April of 2026. And if we hit April of 2026, then we will be in an extended period. But until that time, we're still right on fucking schedule. Thank you, Brain Keys, for your brain comment. This wallet does not hold algo. That's correct. Your algo you'll have to hold on your phone in an online self-custody wallet called the Para Algorand wallet. It's free to download, and it holds your Algorand on your phone in an online wallet that comes with a 24-word seed phrase. If you get a seed phrase for the wallet, that means it's self-custody. That means you own it. That means if you lose the wallet or the phone, you could just type in the phrase into another wallet and all your crypto will appear there. You have the key code for it. If it's on an exchange, you don't have a key code, do you? If you use other wallets online and they don't give you a key code, you don't own the crypto. So understand self-custody, everyone. If you see investing in cryptocurrency, thank you guys for your heart me's. Thank you, Saprit. If you guys are following my channel right now and you haven't sent me a heart me, feel free to do so. It boosts my page. And feel free to tap that screen if you find my content valuable. Someone says, what you say is just luck, it's a bet. It's actually not. That's like going to the traditional investing market for people who invested in the internet and made remember the dot-com boom, all the millionaires that were made. That's like looking at them and saying, oh, you just got lucky, or, it was just a bet, it was just a guess. No, it wasn't. It was people being visionary. It was people seeing a new technology, seeing its incorporation, and then going and putting their feelers out, not fully understanding or having proof in the pudding, but just recognizing the opportunity and getting their hands in the best they can, and boom, getting wealthy from it. There will be waves of blockchain millionaires printed. And some people right now who are already millionaire status, there will be waves of new billionaires printed. The new level is going to be trillionaire. Remember going back 30 years ago when being a millionaire was a big deal? Well, now it's not. Being a billionaire is a big deal. Well, we're about to move one more phase. Now it's being a trillionaire is a big deal. We're about to move that phase. And you know what's going to pick up that massive gap, because the gap between a trillion and a billion is so fucking big? Do you know what's going to make that gap? It's cryptocurrency. It's the rewriting of our financial system. You're either going to be on board or you're going to stand aside and sorely watch it happen. There'll be 2 kids in the future. Dad, thank you that our family has Bitcoin and crypto. And Dad, why doesn't our family have any digital assets and we have to slave away our time just for credits? Did you hear what I said? Slave away our time just for credits. Everybody press screen record right now. Slave away our time for credits. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, family. We own cryptocurrency and we don't have to slave away our time for credits. Did you guys like how I did the slow-mo like they always do that? I hope it was believable. Shout out to me and my acting skills. It's okay, you don't have to. I love myself. Fisher Dude, I recommend this wallet for an offline wallet and for an online wallet, which is just free for anyone to download and start if you want to just begin in crypto. You know, you're not getting in big money yet. You could use MetaMask wallet. You could use the Base wallet, which is the wallet that goes with the Coinbase wallet. You could also use the DeFi wallet, which is the wallet that goes with the Crypto.com wallet, or sorry, the Crypto.com exchange. So Base wallet, the one that matches the Coinbase exchange, or MetaMask wallet are probably 2 beginning, easy, self-custody, safe, downloadable wallets that you can begin with. But once you get into 5, 10K into digital assets, you should start understanding self-custody. You should hang out in the IHodlLife community, join our Discord. You'll learn enough just hanging around the community on how to protect your assets. That is right. Tap, tap, tap that screen, everybody. My goal is 100,000 likes. We're already at 70,000 likes. Thank you, everybody, for your love. Swift is building its own stablecoin. There's a whole bunch of big companies right now all building their own layer 1 blockchains on top of also building and supporting their own stablecoin. Even Solana Ventures has come out with their own stablecoin. I forget the name of it, but there's a new stablecoin that's about to come out on Solana, and it is going to be the native stablecoin of the Solana network. And it's not USDC or USDT, it's Solana native. What do I think HBAR will be at in 10 years? Jason, this is a really important question, and I'm going to give you the perfect answer. The price of HBAR 10 years from now is going to be you wish you bought more today. It's going to be you're going to wish that you didn't waste your time wondering what it's going to be then. Instead, you invested and spent your time grabbing what you can now because you already know down there's a number that neither one of us know. And if we sit here and we have a conversation about what number will it be, we're just selling ourselves pipe dreams to make ourselves feel better, aren't we? But if we back it up to the logic that it gets adopted, it's used widely, and the price increases, goddamn, is it ever a great opportunity for me to stack some now and have vision, right? Is that not really the bottom line? So who fucking cares what price it is in 10 years? The price in 10 years is going to be, you're going to wish you bought more now in 2025. By the time we hit 2035, I'll still be here in crypto. So let's find out what HBAR is then. And then we can replay this video all the way back to see what it was like. Because I've been telling you guys to buy XRP since it was fucking 20 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents. We can go back to those days as well, or we can stay here, or in the future, it's going to be the same thing for the next 15 to 20 years of our life. Cryptocurrency is the new evolving technology that's going to incorporate the backbone of all of our infrastructure, just like the internet incorporated the backbone of our world of interoperability. I hope you're paying attention, everyone. It's not just about buying some coins, they go up and then you sell them and make some money. It's bigger. It's much bigger. Is your attention bigger? The name of the round wallet that I had is the SecUX V20. Victory 20. SecUX is the brand. There is a link in the top of my TikTok page that takes you directly to the manufacturer to order it. I highly recommend ordering directly from the manufacturer, not from a third party, just to be sure that it's authentic. Casey says, sorry, I couldn't do our call. We had a bad fire. Casey, don't worry. If you booked a meeting with me, it definitely drives me fucking crazy when people book a meeting with me and they don't show. And then I send them an email and say, hey, man, we have a meeting. Are you attending? And they don't even have that fucking kindness to reply and be like, look, man, something came up. I'm sorry. So, it's just like, ghost me. ghost me like a fucking bad date. Thanks. I just want you to know that next time we go out, I'm not paying. You're paying, motherfucker. I'm just kidding, Casey. But that's how I really feel inside, because I kind of feel like, here's your valuable time, Tristan, but you know what? I'm just not going to show up. Thanks. So now when you book my services, there's going to be an extra $7.85 charge for the services of my assistant. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to be an asshole to you, because I kind of feel like sometimes people are an asshole to me. So, you know, I hope I get my point through to everybody. Honor your engagements or have proper communication. You know, if you have a job and you can't make it to your job, you know what they expect you to do? They expect you to call. They expect you to have decency. They expect you to call and be like, hey man, listen, let me communicate with you. I know your important time, and I can't be there to cover the time that I have booked, or that's obligated to me. And that's no different than you book a meeting. You know what happens if you book a meeting with your doctor and you don't fucking show up? He sends you a bill. You know, I wish I had the authority to send a fucking crypto bill to people who booked a meeting with me and just decided to just not fucking show up. And then not even communicate after. So thanks, Casey, for coming and actually saying, hey, sorry. I appreciate and I respect that, instead of just, you know, completely being ghosted. I mean, at least if she calls you back a couple weeks later, it's not that bad, right, guys? Dun-dun-dun. Anyway, feel free to book a meeting with me. The link is in the top of my TikTok page. And if you miss your meeting, you can always reschedule by rebooking with the same link at the top of my TikTok page. Why is Fetch AI so low then? I'm not understanding what you mean, Fisher. How long have you been watching Fetch AI, and what do you mean by so low? I don't understand the context. So low based on since you started buying it? So low since you started knowing what it was? So low since you've been in crypto for the last like 8 years and you know all about it? I don't understand the context. So low based on compared or what, or to what? So low in what sense? And if you understood what I just said, if anyone watching this channel just understood what the fuck I said, doesn't so low, and this is a really amazing asset, make your brain go opportunity? Like, are they not? Is my microphone on? Am I not connecting with you? Do you not understand that if Fetch is so good, like I just finished saying, or you know because you fucking researched it yourself, and it goes down and it's low, as you quote unquote say it, isn't that an opportunity to buy and stack more? Like, am I the only one getting this? Am I speaking to my? I'm just gonna drink my. I don't know anything about. I know nothing about that. I am just a channel. I'm just a receiver. I just receive the information. I don't know fuck all. I think I might be crazy sometimes. Do you guys see what I see, or am I alone? I mean, I feel alone. Oh, God. All right. Anyway. Yay! A fake Coach JV just followed me. Can't wait. Just so you guys know, if you're getting any direct messages from anyone, it's a scammer. There's nobody messaging you to help you with your crypto. Tau is it's definitely not the next Bitcoin, but Tau is a very good one. When people say Tau is the next Bitcoin, they don't mean it's going to replace Bitcoin. They mean that it's going to increase in price over time like Bitcoin has. That's what they mean when they say the next Bitcoin. And there's all kinds of cryptos in the crypto space that are going to be the next Bitcoin as cryptocurrency gets evolved or gets involved in the entire world, and it starts getting adopted by everybody, which is why hodling is the answer. Do I like RWA tokens like Ondo? Well, RWA just refers to tokenization, so that kind of refers to a lot of cryptos, but projects that specifically talk about real-world assets being tokenized, like Ondo. Ondo's a very, very good one because it's supported by big financial institutions, but there's a lot of other cryptos out there claiming the term RWA that are just garbage and you shouldn't be investing in them. Thanks for your question, Jay Barra. ADA or Cardano is hands down one of the best layer 1 cryptos on the planet, period. Shout out to Charles Hoskins, the founder and CEO of that blockchain, who was originally an original founder alongside Vitalik Buterin and 4 other people building Ethereum. At one point, they had a difference of opinion, and they broke off and created their own blockchains, and out of that was created Cardano, ADA, and also some other cool things like Polkadot. You have 10K. What crypto should you invest that into? Well, number one, you should never tell people you have 10K. Every scammer out there is going to be messaging you to help you, to show you what to invest into. Are you following me? And then they're going to make you go connect something, buy something, do something, and you're going to get scammed. You're going to lose your money. So you should never tell people that you have money to invest like that. What you should do is just train and practice and listen and learn and educate yourself, and then you'll already know, oh, I could just download an app on my phone, which is an exchange, and I could just buy 10K worth of crypto myself, and then I can leave it on the exchange or send it to my offline wallet. It's really that simple. But instead, I'm just going to go into a public chat. I'm going to say, hey, I got 10K. What do I do? And not think I'm going to get targeted from scammers. Like, you got to think about it here. Skate with Shane. Think about it. All the direct messages you're going to get from my chat and after my live today, all of them are scammers, every single one of them. Join our community Discord and you'll find all the answers that you're searching for. That's correct. Waza, the crypto that you have on Kraken, does not belong to you. It belongs to Kraken. What you guys don't understand, because you're used to traditional banking, is you don't understand custody. If you have kids, you understand custody, but with your money, you don't apply the same logic. Don't you understand that you're a slave every time you go and you give your time for money? And then instead of taking that money and investing it and letting it make more money, you dummies go and you give up custody of it. I quote, give up custody of it to the bank. And then you know what the bank does? They're like, okay, thanks, dummy. Well, we'll keep it safe for you. In fact, let's charge him money to take his money. Let's charge him money to take his... We'll charge you a monthly fee to keep it safe for you. What a dummy. He just gave us his money and he let us charge him to take it from him. What an idiot. Now let's just go invest it like he should have because he's too dumb. And that's what the bank does. They take custody of your money. They charge you for it under the guise of safety, and then they go invest it. And now, because I said that, my channel's probably going to get a bad algorithm from some fucking asshole up there, and my channel's not going to get seen now for 6 months. Because I told you truth I'm not supposed to tell you. But that's how it works. And self-custody is going to be the biggest game in the crypto space that they're going to be working to keep quiet. They're going to come out with new wallets, government wallets, Canada wallet. There's already been announced right now that there's going to be a new UK wallet, which is a downloadable wallet on your phone. And they're going to do this so that they have custody of your money. Y'all are beyond understanding how key learning self-custody is right now, so that when we get to that full digital system, you might actually understand how to hold assets on your own, outside of a controlled, sorry, you don't meet the mark credentials that is coming to all of us. We don't like what you said on social media, sorry, no chicken for you this week. Don't you think self-custody is something that you wish you understood so you could hold on to a few decentralized assets that you could trade and operate with peer-to-peer and do financial things with outside of someone's permission? Because right now you need permission to do anything with the money that's in your bank. Go to your bank right now and tell them you want $50,000 cash right now. Good luck. You're not going to get it. And if you do get it, it'll take you a fucking month. Why? Because you don't have custody or power or control over your money. And they don't have it to give you. That's why when you go to the bank and you ask for your $50,000 cash, they can't give it to you. Why? Because they already invested it. You gave them 50, they already loaned out $1 million. They don't have the money. You think the bank has a vault full of money? Do you know that in real life, if a robber went to a bank and ran into the bank and said, give me all the money, there's no money there? There isn't any? It's all a fucking hypothetical dream that's sold to you so that you give up custody of your money. You go slave away your time just so you can give away your money so someone else can make money on your money. And a very small percent of people are starting to finally figure that out now because cryptocurrency is teaching you this literacy. It's teaching you self-custody in a way that you can view it. In a way that makes sense. Oh, well, that does make sense now that they're just taking it under the guise of safety. They weren't really there to help me. Hit that like and follow. It's time to pay attention, everyone. And if you haven't sent me a heart me yet, please send me a heart me. It helps boost my page. And if you like my content, feel free to tap that screen. We're 1 hour deep, and we're just about to crest 100,000 likes once again in only an hour. You guys are machines out there. I love you all. Sarah B., thank you for that love. No, this is a scam. So, user 884, when people say if you don't put your crypto into an LLC, you're going to lose it. Or if they say if you don't put your crypto here, you're going to lose it. Or if you don't connect it to the Web3 account, you're going to lose it. Or if you don't secure it, you're going to lose it. All of these are all just scams to get you to go connect or go put your crypto somewhere you shouldn't. There's only one place you should put your crypto, and it's in your own self-custody. And if you can't put it in your offline wallet, you put it on the online wallets that are self-custody on your phone. And then last resort, you leave it on the exchange. And if you have to leave enough on the exchanges, you diversify it across a couple exchanges to try to keep as much custody and diversification as possible. But what you don't do is you don't give up custody of your assets. You don't go connect to anything. Are there any major top 100 coins that SecuX doesn't hold other than Algo? Yes, it doesn't hold HBAR also. I really wish it would. It doesn't hold HBAR, it doesn't hold Algorand. What else doesn't it hold? It holds, a few thousand cryptos, everything on the Ethereum blockchain, every single EVM chain, but it does not hold HBAR, Algo, and there's one or two other ones that I would like it to hold, but it doesn't yet. Wallets have to upgrade and update and be able to make deals with these blockchains to be able to support them. And sometimes it's geographically based. What are my thoughts on owning Mr. or Master? I think that's a bad idea. I understand it's a Sailor company, but what is Sailor doing? What are they doing? They're stacking Bitcoin. Okay, so let's slow it down. Money moves Tony. Let's slow it down. If your money moves Tony, then you already know how money moves. And if you know how money moves, then you know only the fool gives his money to the guy whose money that I'm following the movement of. The smart guy follows the money that moves and then moves his own money, right? So then if you're following the moves of them and you know what they're doing, then what are they doing? They're stacking Bitcoin. So why would you go and invest in anything other than stacking your own Bitcoin then? Or stacking your own, and you know what Sailor doesn't know? They don't even understand altcoins. They're geniuses for stacking Bitcoin. They see the long term, but they're dummies for not understanding Ethereum, XRP, XDC, and how all of the altcoins are the future infrastructure of everything that we know. Everything that we know, from our television to our phone, to our banking, to our social media apps, everything that we know is all of these quote unquote altcoins. And yes, it holds XRP and XLM and XDC, just not HBAR. Tristan is a time traveler from the future here to school us on crypto. You guys are all time travelers. Do you want to know how I know that? Because time travel is a projection of mind. The physical world that's outside of you doesn't exist. So when you time travel, you just project through your mind. So if you close your eyes right now and you can remember your past, you just time travel to your past. If you can close your eyes and you can foresee a future, and if you can actually see it, well, you're literally time traveling. And if you were to focus on that mentally deep enough, you would get to a point where you could almost smell, sense, and taste the experience, therefore making it somewhat real to you. So time travel in itself is really just a projection of your mind. All is mind. So when you time travel, make sure you're projecting your mind to the future that you wish to be living. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference, but your conscious mind can be projected. You are the time travel machine yourself. Your thoughts are the time travel machine because you are not the creator of your thoughts. You're just the receiver of them. Market crash? Market opportunity, you mean? Is that black mug available on my site? No, you actually have to have an assistant as amazing as Maria to be able to get one of these mugs. Other than that, you can't get one. Maria bought this mug, and she figured who else in the world would want this cup more than Mr. Tristan Schroeder, the crypto guy himself. So she gave it to me as a gift, and I love it, and it's my favorite cup, and I drink coffee out of it all the time. Actually, I have another one too from Roberta. So I have two favorite coffee cups, an IHodlLife one and a Bitcoin one, but they're crypto. They remind me of crypto. All the time I'm drinking out of it. I don't even know when people bring up conversations about crypto because I might not be wearing my swag every day. Yeah, so if you want one of these, you're just going to have to get, someone in your life as amazing as them. Suddenly M starts getting all these messages from people. They're like, hey, how you doing? Let's be friends. I need a mug. FET is now plus 15. What do you mean plus 15? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what FET is. FET for the year is down 80%. For the year, wow, what a buying opportunity. 80% for the year. How old is FET? Anybody know? Lines up perfectly. For the month, they're down 50%. So half of their 80% happened in the last month. What a great buying opportunity. In the last week was 25% of it. So literally in the last 30 to 40 days was 60% of its loss. What a great buying opportunity. If you own FET and you believe in FET long term, then when this happened, you should see it as an opportunity. Not, oh my God, did I make the right decision? Paper hands, paper hands, paper hands. I'm only teasing you to make them stronger. And then if we go to the day, it's up 15%, which seems like fuck all when it's down 80% for the year, but means today you don't buy. Actually, if you bought today, you're still buying up from when it was early before. Remember I said DCA, when it goes down, it's down, what, 80%? Maybe from the last time you bought it, maybe 30, 40, 50, depending on where you bought it. Opportunities to keep stacking more. It's when it's going up and you've made $1,000 turn into $2,000 and $3,000. That's when it sucks because you haven't really made any money yet and it's not down and you can't buy more cheaper and it's just like, you're in like suck zone. But that's the zone everybody likes and everyone's happy. Oh, I made money because they're not getting it. Gus says deep breaths. Oh, don't worry, Gus. Don't worry. We're barely ranting today. Barely. Yeah, it's always lonely at the top. One of these days, the real coach JV is going to join and we're going to block him. One of these days, the real of a bunch of these influencers is going to join my chat and they're going to instantly get blocked by the team. Maria and Switch. Immediate. No, you won't get any direct DMs from IHodlLife. All of them are imposters. All of them are impersonating me. If anyone is direct messaging you, it's not me. It's a scammer. Akeen, don't tell people how much XDC you have. Yes, 50,000 XDC is great. Hodl it for the next 5 to 10 years. And you'll be glad you did. But don't tell people how much you have. A whole bunch of scammers are going to try to tell you, oh, did you connect your XDC to the secure ledger? And you're like, what? No, I didn't. I better. And then you're going to go connect to something you shouldn't. And then you're going to get your wallet drained and you're going to get scammed. You're going to be like, but I thought I was being safe. You mean the guy who could barely speak English, who messaged me out randomly and say I better connect my crypto, wasn't really who he said he was? Wow. What a world we live in. Oh, we already did that with Coach Ty. The real Coach Ty joined in one time and we blocked him by accident. How do we explain this to full-blown adults? Well, I mean, you could always invite them out to my channel. I mean, it's at least humorous if they don't get it. What is the best to stock up now? Well, I would recommend stocking all layer ones. Oh, never mind. I'll see if I can catch them. Chad.Sarton, just so you moderators know, Chad.Sarton85. It's another account, that XRP account that seems to be getting a lot of scammers. So if you see any Chad.Sartons, and then of course it'll be something different always at the end, those are all scam accounts too. Where is the best place to send your crypto? What do you mean? The best place to send your crypto is in your own self-custody. You buy it on an exchange, you send it to your own. It's like going to your bank, taking the cash out, putting it in your pocket. You send it to yourself. You send it to your own self-custody. And then if you want to sell it or swap it or move it around, you can always send it back to any exchange in the world and move it, swap it, sell it, change it around. And then whatever you're done doing, you can send it back to your self-custody wallet again. Your own home banking operation. My Sunday is definitely blessed. Thank you for your love. Don't forget to tap that screen, guys, and don't forget to send me a heart me if you haven't sent me a heart me already. That's the other thing they do at the bank. You go ask them for 50 G's. Not only does it take a month to get it, they're going to be like, well, what's it for? What are you using it for? To wipe my ass with because I'm fucking rich. What is it any of your business? Oh, but no, we need to know what you're doing with it. No, you don't. You just fucking hold it for me. That's your job. Absolutely, you have to call them and wait just to get 10K. If I go to the bank right now and I tell them I want $10,000, I'm not leaving there with $10,000 cash. Like, I'm not. They won't give it to me. They might give. They'll tell me, oh, we only give out a maximum of 7,000 or 5,000. And then I'll say, okay, well, I'll take that. Oh, but we don't have that much on hand because they don't want to give out their max to one person. So they're like, oh, well, we don't have. We could give you 3,000. Like, bitch. You know how many fucking zeros are in that goddamn account? You can only give me $3,000. Do you know how many small amount of zeros are on that versus what's in the fucking account you're looking at on the goddamn screen, lady? Oh, but well, we could give you 4,000 then. God damn it, lady! You don't even own any goddamn crypto, do you? That's why you work at the fucking bank still. Anyway, all the ladies that work at the bank are like, "What? Did he just diss me? I don't own any crypto." Hey, TM, you won 300 iHodl points, compliments of Greggy Global Jam Man. You know what? Not only do we give away shit in our community all the time, if you guys aren't in the IHodlLife community yet, join our Discord. It's the worldwide crypto community. We have community members from all around the world, just crypto important people like you that love crypto, invest in crypto. Some of them are crypto geniuses, some of them are brand new newbies, and everything in between. We're a worldwide community with followers from all around the planet, so feel free to join in. And in that community, we've got some really amazing community members who always take charge and are always being generous. One of our community members, Greggy, just decided to take it upon himself to give away 300 iHodl points, which is points that you can use inside of our community to win free prizes. He just decided to give away 300 of his hard-earned iHodl points for free, and TM was the winner of it. So Greggy didn't have to do that. We give away points every week. We're always giving away prizes, but our community is so thankful from all the great things that happen from following our community, whether it's learning to build your character, learning to build your portfolio, learning to build yourself. There's a lot of variations of knowledge and wisdom that's shared throughout our community, and it's nice to see people always finding ways to say thank you, and they're eager to give back in ways just like this. So if you guys aren't part of the IHodlLife community yet, I encourage you to join. The Discord link is in the top of our TikTok page, and of course you can follow us on all of our social media pages right here on TikTok every Sunday, as well as our Twitter, X, and YouTube. At IHodlLife everywhere. What up, SRC? Thank you for that heart me love. Anyone who's following my channel right now, if you haven't sent me a heart me yet, please do. You just hit the little present box at the bottom of your screen, pulls up all the prizes. Don't send me anything except the heart me because it boosts my page. It only costs one, so it's dirt cheap. Yes, fractional reserved banking is debt-based banking, which means I go to the bank, I give them $1,000, and then they lend HRH, who just sent me that heart me, thank you, they lend him $9,000. I give them $1,000, they lend out $9,000, $8,000 of fabricated money. It's called fractional reserve banking. Thank you guys for the heart me's, thank you. That's why if all of us went to the bank right now and asked for our money, less than 3% of the world would actually get the physical money, because the bank would never relinquish the only 3% that exists, first of all. And the rest of it is just numbers on a ledger, which is why I laugh at people who are like, oh, that Bitcoin crypto stuff, just numbers on a ledger, it's not even real. And I'm like, he thinks his money's real. He thinks there's an actual physical paper dollar for every dollar in the fiat system. He doesn't even know what he's talking about, but he's making fun of me. Yeah, that's right. You ask them for your money and they just want a cashier's check because of what I just said, because it's not real money. It's just numbers on a ledger. They're like, we don't want to give you the money because that takes out of the actual 3% of real money that exists. So what do they want to do? They just want to know, where's it going? Where could we just write on the screen that now these numbers belong to that person's account instead of your account? That's what they want. They don't want you touching the money. The same way they don't want you knowing about self-custody wallets. Self-custody wallets are going to become evaporated. All these wallet companies are going to get their asses smoked in the future because every country is going to come out with their own digital wallet that's going to hold all your assets, that's going to be under the control of your government wherever you live in the world. UK wallet, Canada wallet, USA wallet, which will hold your USA coin, Canada coin, UK coin, etc., etc., along with your Brit card, Canada card, USA card, which is your digital credentials, as well as your digital dollars, all combined into one single identity form. And your only execution outside of that will be understanding self-custody and decentralized moving peer-to-peer assets. I encourage you to hit that like and follow right here at the only cryptocurrency channel that you need. Yes, we did hit 100K in 1 hour. Once again, you guys are amazing. In fact, we're at 130,000 and it's only been 1 hour and 16 minutes. So you guys are actually going faster than the clock. You were doing 1,000 likes an hour. Now you're doing like 1,200 likes an hour. You guys are machines out there. If I had to choose between XLM or HBAR, I would choose HBAR. Just because I'm counting on XRP to maybe replace XLM positioning in my portfolio, yeah, maybe. But really, those are both great. And why not both? I mean, are you so limited on dollars that you have to choose one? Why not just grab a little bit of both and then go make some more money and then add to both so you end up with both? Like, why not? Or why not just choose one and have the other one in the backup and you know you're going to get it, but you'll get it once you get a little bit more money. Patience, everyone. Patience. Rome was not built in a day. You can't stack your bags in a day. You can't build your portfolio in a day. Even when we build a portfolio for our clients at Tokenized Financial, it's not the end of it. They're still out in the world making money. They're still coming to us saying, hey, I have another grand I want to put in. I have another 2K. Where should I put it? We're always still building and shaping and forming that perfect portfolio so that we can grow our assets and take advantage of this opportunity. Do I think Chainlink will hit $30? Yes, I think it will exceed $30 in time. And yes, this wallet does hold all the X coins, XRP, XLM, XDC, XCN. DeFi Carrot, a good platform? No, it's not. My thoughts on XVM Volt. It might be okay. It's kind of in that category of ZBCN, Volt, and there's another one, Verge. All of these three are kind of they may be really important, they may not. So for those of you with six-figure portfolios, you've already got your bag stacked of all the good cryptos. You can afford to throw a couple $1,000s and grab those guys just in case. But if you're not in that financial position, those are not cryptos you should be looking at. You should instead be looking at sure shots and stacking your Cardano and your HBAR and your Solana and your Avalanche and so on and so forth before you start getting into those other, they could be potentially good, they could potentially garbage. IOTA is a tough one to get your hands on, me, Clark. It's always going to be elusive. IOTA and XDC are both ISO coins. They're both great, but they're both very elusive, meaning exchanges don't offer them, wallets don't hold them, etc., etc. So if you have the luxury of getting your hands on either of those assets, count yourself lucky. A lot of people struggle getting their hands on them. That's right. Stay hungry. Borrow against your assets. Don't sell them. And I'll remind you that borrowed money is tax-free. So if you do spend any of that borrowed money, it's tax-free. And if you're wise, you're investing that borrowed money. You're borrowing just to invest further. Tangem is a pretty basic wallet as well. It's not one of my favorites, but when it first came out, I didn't like it. Now it's actually a lot better than it used to be. So if you like the Tangem wallet, it's a fine wallet to use. I still personally prefer the SecuX V20 over the Tangem, but either one, whatever one you're using, if you're using an offline wallet, that's the key. You know how to use your offline wallet. You know how to send it to self-custody. You know how to send it back to the exchange if you need to. This is the important key. HBAR and Algo don't really have a wallet that holds both of them. So you have to download two online wallets, one for HBAR and one for Algo. Hashpack for HBAR, and Para Algorand wallet for Algorand. That's just because it's the wild, wild west, and we don't have the ability of having a Canada wallet, USA wallet, UK wallet that lets us hold all of our assets. It just doesn't exist yet, although it will in the future. So for now, while it's wild, wild west, and you have the ability to own it out of the control of someone else, take the advantage. The SecUX does not hold HBAR or Algo. You'll need to use online wallets to hold those two. Keep in mind, guys, a lot of influencers that you hear out there are not telling you what they're telling you because they care about your life. They're not creating influencing videos because they want you to get rich in crypto. They're not creating influencing videos because they give a fuck about your well-being. They want likes. They want attention. They want to grow their account. Their integrity and their purpose is not the same that you find here on this channel. It's not the same. I'm not an influencer. I'm the owner of the world's only crypto brand, and I'm also the owner and the founder of Tokenized Financial Asset Management Firm, who also happens to take his time on Sundays to go live and help teach people about crypto free. There's a significant difference. So be careful what you're hearing from influencers out there, and be careful, more importantly, how much soundness you put to what you hear out there. Keep in mind, they're selling likes. They're not selling your well-being or your portfolio. Keep that in mind, everyone. In the future, that's probably what will happen, Crypto Bagger. You'll end up getting a country wallet that you have to get for the country you live in, and you'll be required to sell all cryptocurrencies outside of that, or it might be deemed illegal, just like gold was illegal in the 1930s. Oh yeah, get ready for everything, and thank God you have the opportunity to take advantage of it now before it gets so controlled and limited that the average person can't get in. Just like the traditional financial system, the average person can't get in. You morons have to wait around until IPO, initial public offering, or should I call it initial puppet offering, because all the rich guys already got in, made their money, and they're waiting for all you dummies to get in so they can cash out on you. Typical fucking rug pull in traditional finance. And cryptocurrency will come to the point as well where the average everyday person can't get in like they can today and buy $20 at the same fucking value price as Elon Musk is buying it. Those days are going to disappear. You guys are wild, wild west pioneers, and you're much more luckier than you know. You guys are founding pillars of your future family lines. Yes, if you're planning to sell it, you can keep it on the exchange. However, that depends on how much money. Is it really that hard to pick up your phone, go into your offline wallet, press send it over the exchange, and then sell it? As opposed to all the months in between leaving it on the exchange and risking that it could crash and you lose your money. Like isn't that 1 minute of sending, isn't that worth it? Like, isn't the effort of learning how to buy it on the exchange and send it to my offline wallet just to send it back if I want to sell it, isn't that worth more than the risk of just leave it there because it's convenient, because I'm fucking lazy? Like, really? Because it's too hard for me to learn? I fear sending crypto, and because you fear it, you can't do it, but you can send a fucking e-transfer. Name, address, send, like... Yes, let's tap, says Crypto Engineer. If you're in my live, tap that screen, show me your love. And if you haven't sent me a heart me yet, please do, because it helps boost my page. Is Arculus a safe wallet? I mean, it's safe, but I don't know if I like Arculus. There's actually a lot of scams out there that target the Arculus wallet users. One of the reasons I also don't like the Trust wallet from Binance, a lot of scammers target the users of those wallets. So I do not recommend the Arculus or the Trust wallet. I would actually recommend staying away from those wallets. It's better than not using a wallet, to be honest. But if you can use that wallet, why not just go use a better, safer one, to be honest? Pulse chain and Hex is garbage. All the hexagons, you don't know what you're doing. Hex is trash. Pulse chain is trash. Pulse swap is trash. The whole idea that came out back in 2019, that's right, guys, 2019, because that's when it all began, 2018-19. We're going to photocopy the Ethereum blockchain, which means we're going to create Pulse chain, and we're going to take every token that's on the blockchain, and we're just going to photocopy and rent. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? There's a reason why all the hexagons are between the age of 15 and 30. Like there's a reason why it's all young people with less than 10K to invest. There's a reason. It's like going to the arcade and selling ice cream. Do you understand? Do you still sell your Red River Trust with your scammer stone? What are you talking about? There's no scammer stone and there's no Red River Trust. I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. I know nothing about a Red River Trust that's not affiliated with me or my company. And I don't know anything about some stone that is also not affiliated with me or my company. But be very careful out there, everyone, because there's thousands of fake IHodlLife accounts on TikTok, thousands of fake IHodlLife accounts on Instagram, Facebook, and all the social platforms. Why? Because I teach about crypto and investing. So scammers go create fake accounts and then they direct message you. So you think you're talking to me and it's just some fucking guy in Nigeria scamming you the fuck out of your crypto, and you don't pay attention to notice that he spells every fucking sixth word incorrectly. But you still think you're fucking talking to me and I'm telling you to go connect your wallet to some fucking financial Web3 fucked up ledger or something. And then you lose all your money and then you realize, oh, that wasn't Tristan. Oh, I had to lose my money to fucking figure that out. Pay attention, everyone. Thoughts on Digibyte? Digibyte died years ago. This wallet here is the one I recommend, and it's not my wallet, Dior. I don't own this wallet. It's owned by SecuX. SecuX is the brand, and I don't get paid anything when you buy one. I'm not affiliated with them in that way. I've worked with SecuX in the past. I used to sell these in my store, and then people used to always say, oh, you only want us to have that wallet because it's the one you sell in your store. And what they don't know is in that drawer right there behind that picture, I have every wallet because all the companies sent me their wallets for me to put it in my store, and then I selected this one because I thought it was the best out of all of them. But people still, because they're fucking haters, oh, you only want us to get that one because you make money on it. Okay, fine. So I took it out of the store. Now, when you go hit the link in the top of my TikTok page, it has nothing to do with me. You go directly to SecuX manufacturer in Taiwan, and they ship it from their manufacturer directly to your fucking house, and you get to wait for it instead of me having it in inventory and sending it to you quickly. Why? Because of that safety and that proof factor. IHodlLife is a young crypto brand. We don't have enough credibility yet for people to be a second-party seller. So for that reason, we just decided, you know what? Integrity and credibility is more important to us, our brand, our company, and our community. So now when you buy this wallet, you're just getting my recommendation, my personal, honest opinion. And I really do, if I open up that drawer right there, have every fucking wallet on the planet in that drawer. All of them. I use all of them to make sure I'm on top of the game. And on my phone is every single downloadable wallet you could download also, because I have to be on top of my game and know how they all work. I don't have crypto apps on my phone. I have crypto pages on my phone. What does tokenized finance do for you? We build your portfolio and we multiply your portfolio. So what is the service really? It's an educational service. It's a service that you come to where we tell you information about crypto, and if you choose to apply it, hopefully you're going to 10 times your portfolio. That's the baseline of what it is. But what is it really? A client comes to us just like you go to Edward Jones and you bring the money and say, I want to invest and I don't know how to do it, and they show you how to invest in the traditional world. Well, you come to us and I show you how to invest in crypto, aka how to build a crypto portfolio. But the difference is I don't take your money. Unlike traditional investment firms where you give them your money, they invest it, and then they give you a small fee. Instead, we're going to give you the education that you deserve. We're going to show you how to build your own portfolio. We're going to teach you how to have your own exit strategy and how to manage your own portfolio. And then you yourself is going to have full custody of your crypto, and you're going to pay us a small fee instead of the other way around. And then you own your crypto, you make the decisions, you make the swaps, you make the sells, you make everything, and we just stay in communication and I give you the best advice that I can to help you navigate the crypto space. That's the service we offer. It's a educational asset management service. We don't take any of your money. We don't invest any of your money. It's all you, your self-custody, and we tell you don't let anyone take your money. If anyone asks you, it's not us. So what do you get from us? You get us to design your portfolio, you get us to design your exit strategy, and you get ongoing communication with us of what to do with your portfolio in the future. Educational service. You pay a one-time fee to get your new portfolio designed, and if you like the ongoing service, then you pay 2% of your portfolio every year, which is traditional asset fees. So it's very inexpensive, and what do you get in return? You get the portfolio, you get the exit strategy, you get the ongoing communication and education whenever you need it, and hopefully we're going to be able to cash out at the right time, and we're going to take tons of profits also. And when I say cash out, that means we're just playing the bull run, capture some profit, get back in, capture some profit, get back in. We're not newbies over here. We're not investing 10 grand, letting it go up, selling it, turning into cash and putting it in our bank account like a bunch of fucking dummies. No, that's not what we're doing. We're building real asset future wealth. If you're in the $25,000 range, it's time for you to get into crypto. If you're in the financial world traditionally and you've got money in the traditional real estate, stocks, bonds, I got news for you. Everything's going to get tokenized. All of it's going crypto. It's time for you to start building your crypto portfolio today. And you can book a free meeting with me. The link is in the top of my TikTok page. 30 minutes free in a video call with me. Please show up for your meeting if you book it. You'll get a link that will go to your email for you to join a video call with me at the date and the time that you select. So sorry, Wicked, I might have missed your question. The comments come in so fast that I only get about 1 out of every 50 comments that comes in. Literally, they come in that fast. There's already like 300 comments I haven't got to yet. Most people join my live and they're like, is this a recording? He's not reading the comments, because I'm like literally 20 minutes behind the comments. So sorry if I didn't give you a reply. Sorry for everyone who I don't get a reply. You have to almost join my live for like a month to get a reply sometimes because there's so many people and so many comments and I'm only one human. So, but that's what tokenized finance does for you. Our goal is to multiply your portfolio 10 times. So if you come to us with $100,000, our goal is to build you a $100,000 portfolio, an exit strategy to go along with it. And our goal is to hopefully 10 times that portfolio into then which would be $1 million. You must have minimum $25,000 to use our services and for us to build you a portfolio. And when I say us, that means me and my team. It is me personally who builds your portfolio. Why is everyone saying send your crypto to a decentralized wallet? Because they're scammers. Sending your crypto to a decentralized wallet, what they're really trying to do is they're trying to get you to be scared that you need to send your crypto somewhere. And the second they discover that you don't know where somewhere is, that's where they get you to send it somewhere where you're not supposed to, and they scam you. So you don't send it to a decentralized wallet. In fact, you pay attention and you realize anybody who tells me that is a scammer, and it's not who I think they are. The account that I think is not them. All you guys have all these accounts you're following on your phone, and what you don't know is you're following scam accounts of the real account. And you don't even notice it. Go look at the account carefully. You'll see the signs carefully when you go look. Oh, it's not Coach Ty. It's Coach Ty ... Coach Ty _ Coach Ty with 3 extra Y's. Oh, and I've been following that person thinking it's Coach Ty. Oh, it's IHodlLife _ ... not IHodlLife. Like, go check the accounts, guys, and you'll see. The reason why 95% of people lose money in crypto, Dior bag chaser, is because they do crypto wrong. When the market crashed the other day and I was telling everyone, buy guys, buy, build your portfolios, all you tokenized financial clients that haven't started yet, now is the day to call me up and be like, I'm ready, let me pay my fee today because the price is down and that lowers my entry cost. That's what but instead, scared. Nervous. Oh, is it over? Oh, is it bear market? Oh, I heard an influencer say bear market. Oh, I better not. Ignoring that if I hold crypto for the next 10 years, I'm going to get really fucking rich because they're so small-minded. And they're like, oh, I better not. And now today it's all green. And you know what all those dumb fucks are doing? They're all buying. Oh, I was wrong. It's not bear market. It is going up. I better buy. So what are they doing? They're selling on red and they're buying on, they're literally doing crypto backwards. They're literally forcing themselves to lose money by doing backwards. The green gives them validation, so they buy, which is the wrong time to buy. And then the red gives them FOMO, so they sell, which is the wrong time to sell. When it's red, you should be buying. And when it's green, you shouldn't be selling, you should be chilling. Unless your portfolio was 5 times, 6 times, 7 times from where you started, or you're just pulling your initial investment out to rebuild your portfolio bigger, you should not be selling. You know how many people this year I've told already? Dummy, hello, dummy, you should not be selling right now. Oh, but my friend took 10%. No, you should not be selling right now. Your friend is pricing himself out of the market and doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And he should be following my channel. No, I don't trade crypto. I hodl crypto. If you trade crypto, you're being greedy. You think you're going to make money. You're looking for the get rich quick scheme and you're going to get fucking smoked. You're going to get sorely mistaken. Do not trade crypto. Hodl your crypto. Crypto is like digital bars of gold. The whole idea you see on the internet all the time, oh, crypto traders, 19 years old, making millions on their... This is all just scams to sell you these trading apps. They're all just scams to sell you whatever exchange they want you to use to go do your crypto trading so they can make money on you on the exchange fees. I'm a pro crypto everything, guys. Do you think there's a reason I didn't name my company IHodlLife if trading was really the answer? It's IHodlLife for a reason. I, the person, hodl the asset, not trade it and sell it and think I'm smarter than the market because it's going to give me a rude awakening. So I'm going to hodl it and be wise and understand the long-term asset. And then life is what I'm going to change. I, the person, hodl the crypto. Life is what I change. And you will change your life if you hodl crypto for one cycle. If you get into crypto, you wait one cycle, which is a 3 to a 4 year window. Give it 48 months. Let's call it 48 months. Is that so big in your fucking life? To change your entire financial future, just to invest and stay focused on it 48 months of your life? One fucking car term? They're like, car term? Really? Mine's 72, mine's 84, mine's 96. Shit. That's why you need to invest in crypto. So Anthony and everybody else out there, anyone telling you need to send your crypto somewhere, they're trying to scam you. Anyone telling you need to connect your wallet to something, they're trying to scam you. That's the way to do it, Sarah. Keep hodling away. Greggy says his life is better because of Tristan, Maria, and all the IHodlLife community. Well, you know what? Thanks, Greggy Global Jam, man. It's been a pleasure since you joined our community. We love having you around, and you're not the first to say that. The IHodlLife community has become much more than just a group of crypto investors. It's become a worldwide family in all kinds of different ways, and, you know, I have to say, you know, we have Tokenized Financial, which is a very successful asset management firm. We have the IHodlLife brand, which is a very successful clothing brand and product brand. But the real core behind it is the IHodlLife community. The thing that I'm really proud of the most is the people, the community. That's what really, you know, people coming in here every Sunday, smashing 100,000 likes, dropping heart me's week after week after week after week for literally 1, 2, 3, 4 years I've been here doing this. And, you know, they're still here, still dropping those. There's Staska still here, dropping those heart me's, you know. That's the real value. That's the real value to what I built. And I don't even like to say I built because I couldn't have built it without that community. So it's what we built. It's what I envisioned and what we built. Gravedigger, yes, you send me that hard me. You know it boosts my page, so thanks, guys. Your main meme is Brett and SPX 6900. Both of those are decent memes, to be honest. I think there's a few better memes out there, but both of those are okay. I mean, Brett is the most important one on the Base blockchain. Coinbase is behind Base, so that makes it important already. Thank you, Mark, for the heart me. And SPX 6900 is one of the best performing meme coins this cycle so far. So both of those are decent meme coins to put in your meme coin bag. Like I said, there's about 10 meme coins, maybe 8 to 10 meme coins maximum, maybe less than that, 6 to 8 meme coins maximum that you should be holding or that are even worth holding. And for most people that you should only be holding those if you're in the 6-figure range to be holding that many meme coins. And those two are both in that group. So good job, Dior. Gravedigger, thank you for that love. What are my thoughts on Near protocol? Near is a little bit of a sleeper. I think that Near protocol is a very, very good layer 1 crypto that will surprise people, but it's still very young and very new. So I think it still needs at least a full cycle or two. You know, people buying XRP and XLM today, had you bought it back in the next cycle, that would be like asking about Near now. And here we are a cycle later, still also buying those, and they've grown up. So I think it's going to be the same thing. Buy it now, it'll grow, but there's still lots of growth yet to come. And that goes for all kinds of new projects that have recently come out in the year of 2024 and 2025. from Say to Sui to the Artificial Alliance to all the new AI coins. I mean, you name it. There was a lot of introduction of new creation in 2024 and 2025 into the crypto space. I should say 2023, 2024. That's right. I will never DM you. If any of you guys are getting any direct messages from an IHodlLife, it's not me. It's an impersonator pretending to be me trying to scam you. Same thing when you join our Discord. When you join our community Discord, or you follow our Twitter X, or you follow our YouTube, on any of those places, as soon as someone direct messages you and says it's IHodlLife, it's not me. I'm way too fucking busy, guys. I do not direct message you. We have a team of command in place for people to get looked after properly in the community, because I'm only one human. I can't. So when someone is messaging you and they say they're IHodlLife, it's not me. It's an impersonator trying to scam you, hoping you're going to believe it's me and you're going to trust them, and then they're going to guide you in a way that you shouldn't be guided, and you're going to lose your money. XDC, one of the top cryptocurrencies out there. So is Chainlink. Both of those are must-haves. Yes, this bull run is definitely happening. Are y'all scared just because of a little bit of red? Is that what I'm hearing? Let me show you something for all of you that are scared out there. If you're scared, go to church. Go to church. If you're scared, go to church. Go to church. I got a chart here I'm going to show you, okay? Everyone take a really close look. First, let me wipe all my finger goo off my phone. How's that sound? Let's get the finger goo off of there. Gotta love that finger oils that shows up on your phone, eh? All right. Thus should suffice. So let me show you something here for all you guys out there. Okay, have a good look. This is what crypto looks like, okay? So when crypto started to where crypto is, I can zoom in on this spot. I can zoom in on this spot. I can zoom in on all of these. And when I zoom in, there's all kinds of areas where I could show red. It's over. It's over. Look at the long-term profile, guys. Has crypto ever gone down? Even when it came down, it never came down to where it was before. It raised up more. It came down. It didn't come down to where it was before. It's never coming down to where it was before. The proof is in the fucking chart right there for you. And it's going to continue that trajectory. You want to know something interesting? For everyone who thinks crypto's a bubble, let me show you something even more interesting than that. More interesting than that chart is this chart. Where is it? I have one I really, really want to show you. Where is that chart? Okay, it's still in my phone. It's in this phone, so I can't show you that one. But I have a chart that will show you that Bitcoin has actually performed the same way that Amazon has performed, the same way that Tesla has performed, the same way that Netflix has performed, which means it performs like an asset, not a bubble. I wish I could show it to you right now, but I can only show you the one that I just did show you. You know, people always say, oh, it's going back down. And the truth is going back down higher than it ever was before. And then when it goes up, it's going to go back down higher than it ever was before, which is why the trajectory will be one day Bitcoin will be 1 million a coin, XRP will be 10,000 a coin, or 1,000 a coin, or whatever number it is. HBAR will be whatever number it is. It'll be that continuous growth, which is why if you could just wrap your head around the simple fucking logic of hodling the crypto for a period of time. Imagine like a video on my TikTok right now. If I went back to 2009 and I bought a whole shitload of Bitcoin and held it till now, how rich I'd be. It's the same fucking story over and over and over again. Everyone about, is the bull run happening? Is this happening? Did the chart I show you not prove to you that crypto just trajectory goes up and up over a period of time? And does that not click in your brain that just holding it means I win? Hodling means I win. Bear market, bull market, doesn't matter. Hodling means I win. For everyone who hasn't built their crypto portfolio, it's time to get your sense together. It's time to book a free meeting with me, sit down, have a 30-minute consultation with me. It's absolutely free, and talk about building your portfolio. And for everyone else who, when the dip happened, got scared and got out, it's time to get your fucking panties back in a bunch and get your stuff organized and get your portfolios ready now, because we are still on target for our November to April bull run season. In fact, we're in bull run season. People that are actually holding crypto since 2022 until now, we've been on a slow climbing trajectory, just like the chart that I just showed you since then until now. It's only when you zoom in on the short term that it's been down. Anyone who says their crypto's been down, I already know they're less than 2 or 3 years talking. Yet they think they're an investor, aka really just a casino goer, gambler, being like, is my lottery ticket the right one? Because it hasn't even been fucking 48 months yet. Your car term is longer than your fucking patience for your portfolio. Isn't that ironic? Yes, staking is a good idea for your Cardano through the SecUX wallet. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for your positive comments. You need an IHodlLife ICO. Well, you know, it might come sooner than you think. We are looking to chat with investors. We are looking to take our brands to the next level as far as just our online store that's selling now. We want to start talking about getting into department stores. We want to start talking about opening our own physical locations, and also opening up physical locations for tokenized financial, so we can start building portfolios for everyone as crypto starts taking over the world. But we do need to sit down with original and initial seed round VC investors, or, you know, community members that have pockets big enough to be VC investors and already know who I am and what we're building. So those conversations are still in the making as we speak. If that's you out there, feel free to book a meeting with me and let's chat. Your wife and kids can learn crypto as easily as you can, Avery. If you can learn to send an e-transfer, you can learn how to do crypto. The name of the account on Discord is IHodlLife, which is our brand, and then the word community. So just the word IHodlLife, IHODL, and then the word life. There's 2 L's in there, just to make sure you know that. IHodlLife, and then the word community. So if you type in IHodlLife community in the search bar in Discord, you will find us. Or you can go to the link in the top of my TikTok page, touch the Linktree link, and it opens up my Linktree, and there's also a link in there to join the Discord. That's also where you'll find the link to book a free 30-minute consultation with me. So anyone wishing to sit down with me for their portfolio design, if you're in the 25K range or higher, the link is in the top of my TikTok page. The wallet I recommend is the SecUX V20 Maria, and this link is also in the link in the top of my TikTok page. It'll take you directly to the SecUX store to order one. You don't need a third party to transfer your crypto, Oscar. You need a third party to hold your crypto in a Ledger wallet, for example. So that's why HBAR and Algo are a pain in the ass, and you're better just to get their own wallets that match for them, which is why I have a Pero Algorand wallet downloaded on my phone, and I have the Hashpack HBAR wallet downloaded on my phone, so I could hold those 2 assets in that, because all other wallets in the world right now are not really friendly with those 2 cryptos. Cock Inu or Dog? 100% Cock Inu. Dog is junk. Is Bitcoin the safest for most retail players? Yes, it is. It's the safest, but it's the least multiplier. People who really know what they're doing will hire someone like me to take that Bitcoin, put it into the crypto space to get more multipliers. And then when the bear market comes, it all goes back into Bitcoin. So the answer is ultimately Bitcoin as the hedge or as the storage place of our money. But we step in and out of the Bitcoin into the altcoin season based on where we are in the cycle and based on how much money is to be made. And that's where tokenized financial comes in as such a valuable tool. Yes, John James, you can invest in me. We are looking for seed round investors to take our brand at a bigger scale. We already have a store right now that's selling our product live, but we want to take it to a bigger scale. And also our tokenized financial business, we want to start opening physical asset management firms that people can walk into and start building crypto portfolios with. And we want to build a CRM system that connects all that. So of course, all that takes money. And we do want to sit down with some seed investors for that. And for anyone who just wants to invest their own crypto portfolio, feel free to book a free 30-minute consultation with me, and we'll teach you how to build your own portfolio. We don't take your crypto. Why do I mention Nigeria? Well, because I've been on the crypto space for a very long time. And 80%, because of the analytics on my page, 80% of the scammers come from Nigeria and Singapore. So Singapore and Nigeria, almost all the comments that you guys get in your DMs, over in those countries, they literally have like cafes full of people organized all to scam you. They have a warehouse with like 60 people in there, all on computer screens, and each computer screen has like 17 phones with 17 different accounts, all targeted just to go scam people in the crypto space, go scam people like you guys that follow my community. And it's a business for them. It's an organization. And I know because my analytics show me the accounts that I'm blocking, and they're in literally 80% Singapore and Nigeria. So that's why I mentioned those. I mean, sorry to blanket you, but that's where it's coming from. So it is what it is. So they're not only from Nigeria, John Adams, but the majority, based on the analytics that I can prove, is Singapore and Nigeria, absolutely. And I know for a fact that they literally have warehouses of people set up over there to try to target people like you following my community. I know. I've gone down the rabbit hole a few times to try to capture them. How much crypto do you have to work with my company? You need to have $25,000. So you could have 25K in crypto, or you could just have 25K in cash, and we'll teach you how to get into crypto with your 25K. 25K just means that's the minimum size of portfolio we're going to build for you. If you expect us to multiply and grow your money, we need you to have some money. So grow yourself up to the 25K range, then come and see us. You'll pay us a one-time fee, and then we'll build you a portfolio based on your $25,000. And then every year, if you wish to pay a 2% annual fee of your portfolio, you can have ongoing direct message communication with me and my team. So you can always ask questions whenever you want. We'll educate you when new things happen. We'll tell you when things happen, like what happened with FET a couple years back when you had to change everything and get out of it, and stuff like that. A wallet that's no longer safe, or whatever might occur in the future. Not to mention when we can best take profits or capitalize profits, because taking profits doesn't mean selling crypto. ZBCN goes in the same group as Verge and Volt. Might be good, might be garbage. You better have 6 figures before you start buying those guys. And when I say you better have 6 figures before you start buying those guys, that means that they're not important enough as other cryptos that you should be stacking first, which would take up 6 figures of your money to stack all the good cryptos before you should be buying those. That's what I mean when I say you better have a 6-figure portfolio before you start buying those. You better already have $5,000 or plus more in XRP. You better already have $5,000 or plus more in Solana and Avalanche and XR and XDC and XLM. So now you've already got $50,000, $60,000, and we've only mentioned like 7 coins. How over-diversified is your portfolio? Under the influence of FOMO. Oh, I need that one. Oh, I need this one. Oh, I need that one. How many cryptos in your portfolio are under $1 or $2 grand? How many? And then 10 times that number and tell me if it's fucking worth it. Or should you just be building a portfolio properly and compounding properly based on how much money you have? Which is why a client who comes to me with 50K and a client who comes to me with 25K and a client who comes to me with 100K gets 3 different portfolios. Someone who thinks, oh, I have 100K, but I'll only tell him I have 50 so I don't have to pay such a big entry fee, and then later I'll just double up what he gives to me. I mean, you could, but ideally you're not getting the same portfolio. You're getting a 50K portfolio. You're not getting a 100K portfolio, which means you're missing out on other assets that you would have had your balance been a higher number. The portfolio is designed based on the money that you have designed for it. Once again, time will show you. You're approaching 21K. That's pretty close. We do have a couple clients that we started that hit 20K because the market fluctuates. So in the 20K range, we would still start with you. Feel free to book a 30-minute consultation with me, Gary. If you've been following my channel, you already know who I am, you already know our community, you already know those details, and you're in that range anyway, feel free. The only time I may turn away someone is they don't know who I am, they've seen one of my lives, they're here, they don't trust me, they want to spend half an hour asking about how can I trust you, and I'm like, you know what, don't. Just fucking follow my channel for a year, find out who I am, and then come use my service. So, there's lines I draw based on comfort. I don't work with every client who books a meeting with me. My service is too cheap for the results that you get. What am I holding? I'm holding crypto. What do I think of the IHodlPal wallet? Guy, thanks for your question. That's a pretty good wallet. I like the IHodlPal wallet. How long before real estate is tokenized? I think that the majority of real estate will be tokenized by 2035. And by 2030, which is only 5 years away, buying crypto via NFTs will be the new norm. Touring your house with virtual goggles on will become the new norm. Purchasing products without all the intermediaries, such as houses and big purchases, is going to become the new norm. Money coming directly from your digital wallet, not from your bank account, is going to become the new norm. Love, thank you for that heart me. If you guys haven't sent me a heart me yet, feel free to do so. And thank you for all the taps, guys. We're at 182,000 likes in less than 2 hours. You guys are machines out there. Thank you so much for all of your love. The initial meeting is free, Mark. In the top of my TikTok page, you can book a free 30-minute consultation with me. Go to the top of my TikTok page and there's a link that you can touch. And it opens up my link tree, which is a list of all of my different services. And in there is book a free 30-minute consultation with Tristan. You can book that. It'll pull up my Calendly and you can choose a date and time. You will then get an email with a link to join the meeting, a video meeting on that date and time. So if you don't see the meeting, just send me an email and we'll send you the link. Or at the date of the meeting, be ready by your phone. We'll text you the link. And then you'll just be able to touch it and you'll go into a video meeting with me. It's absolutely free for 30 minutes of my life to talk to you about whether managing your portfolio is the right thing to do. What is the cost based on your portfolio? What are your goals? What do you wish to achieve? All of that comes into effect, and then we decide if we wish to do business together. I make all of my clients sign a waiver. You can't sue me if you lose all your money, and I can't sue you if you make too much money. We both understand we're investing in crypto, and anything is possible. War could pop off, or we could all become billionaires. Both are possible, but we're hoping on the latter. So the initial meeting, Mark, is absolutely free. You only pay if you wish to use the services. And then you pay a one-time fee, and we build you a portfolio and an exit strategy. And then in January of 2026 comes around, if you like the communication, the ongoing communication we have, and you want to have it continued, then it's 2% every year of your portfolio. And at any time you don't wish to continue, you just don't pay the 2% in January, and we cease communication with you. Everything is in your control and in your hands. We just provide the information required, and every client requires different information. Some clients take tons of our time figuring out how to use their wallets and move shit around, and some clients we don't talk to for a year and a half or 2 years because they're very self-sufficient and they know what they're doing, and everything in between, and all of it is okay and acceptable because different people require different needs, and we try to adhere to everybody the best we can. At any time, anyone can send me a direct message to my phone, and within less than 24 hours, I will be in communication talking with you no matter where I am or what I'm doing in my life. And if I'm really that tied up, one of my team members will get in there for me. So if you guys wish to contact me for that, Sean J., I see your question. The link is in the top of my TikTok page, or just email me, Tristan@IHodlLife.com. But booking the meeting is the right way to do it because it books you a half-hour slot on my schedule, on my calendar. And please be aware of your time frame and my time frame when you book the meeting, because the link will go to your email telling you the time frame in your hours. Might be 3 o'clock for you, but 8 o'clock for me. So make sure to pay attention to the time so that we connect in the meeting. Is Coinbase safe? Yes, it is, but you shouldn't leave the bulk of your crypto there. You should be putting the bulk of your crypto in an offline wallet and then just using Coinbase as your tool to acquire, buy, sell, and swap crypto. But Coinbase is a really great tool for new people who want to redesign their portfolio to send their crypto there and then just swap between coins. That's one benefit about the Coinbase exchange. And that's correct. I will never DM you. So anyone receiving IHodlLife DMs, they are impersonators. It's not me. Franklin, the link is in the top of my TikTok page. So for everyone who seems like that's too complicated for you, let me walk you through it. Open up TikTok. Go to Tristan's TikTok page. You see the little arrows right there. It even has arrows pointing to the link. Touch the link with your finger right there. Touch that link. You see, and it opens my link tree, which is a link tree of all different services. And all you got to do is touch it. It says right there, Crypto Asset Management, 30-minute consultation. Just touch it with your finger. It's that simple. And now you can choose a date and time on the calendar. And once you choose a date and time, you will receive an email with a link to join the meeting at that date and time. It's literally that simple. Top of my TikTok page, touch the link, open my link tree, choose 30-minute consultation, and pick your date and time. The fee to build your portfolio, Mark, varies based on the size of your portfolio. It's more work to build a 100K portfolio than it is a 25K portfolio. It's a lot more education. It's a lot more trading. It's a lot more time spent with the client because it's a bigger number, bigger job, bigger amount of coins, bigger information. So the fee increases based on the size of your money, shrinks based on the smaller size of your money. It's a percentage of how it works. So feel free to book a meeting with me and we can discuss all dollars, all costs, all details, and you can decide if there's right synergies for you. The bull run is definitely not over. Thank you, Northwest Motives. Thank you for saying that. I'm so tired of everybody. It's over. It's over. Or is it over? Is it over? It's over. Is it over? It's over. Is it over? Finally, someone comes out and says the bull run is, in capitals, not over. We saw major liquidation. It was not a crypto crash. Thank you for understanding Northwest Motives. Thank you. Cheers to Northwest Motives. Buy at the dips and wait. You got it. Sil Martin 260. I totally butchered your name, but you know I love you anyway. It's 2% of the portfolio annually. So one-time setup fee. You only pay it once to build the new portfolio and the exit strategy and get all the beginning training one time. And then it's 2% of whatever your portfolio is year after year after year. Some years it'll be down. Some years it'll be up. But every January 7th or 8th, I come around and we collect 2% from our clients. So when that time comes, you're going to look at your portfolio. And if I'm lucky, it's a week that's way up and I'm getting a little extra money. And if you're lucky, it's a week that's down and you're giving me a little less money. It doesn't matter. Second week-ish of January, come around the turn of the new year, you can expect us to come around to collect a 2% of whatever your portfolio is at that time. It may be up, it may be down. And other than that, there's no costs or charges. We don't charge any other money. It's just one-time setup fee to plan everything, and then a 2% ongoing communication management fee. And anytime you don't wish to do that, you could just cease to do it. So it's very, very simple, straightforward, organized, and 100% always in your full control. What up, Steve from the UK? Thanks for joining in to the only cryptocurrency channel you need. Feel free to tap that screen and feel free to hit that like and follow. We've talked about Say a bunch of times on this channel, Jay. Both Say and Sui kind of came out and launched at the same time. In fact, I often talk about them in tandem side by side. And I talk that both of them are great new layer ones, but they're brand new layer ones. So just like Near Network is a young new layer one also from 3 years ago, these guys are brand new from like this year or last year. So if you're buying them, you better be ready for a 2, 3, 4, 5-year growth period. All of you who are buying them expecting this bull run for them to pop off, I got news for you. They don't got any ecosystem yet. You're not seeing it correctly. You're just under a false assumption that young, new, early, boom. Nope, not true. In fact, usually young, new, early means boom. ICP, $900, $9. That's usually the initial first game. And then after time, they grow back. All the influencers out there selling you the FOMO of get in early is really not what they should be selling you. Again, they're just selling you likes and hype and action. What they should be telling you is stability in crypto, not get rich quick in crypto. What do I like more, XLM or HBAR? I can't say I like one more than the other. They're both incredibly valuable. I couldn't choose. I pick HBAR, I guess, because it's a 50-50. So pick either one and it's the correct answer. The only reason I would choose HBAR is because HBAR is a little bit more unique than what XLM is in the fact that it specializes for AI so well. Yeah, pulling 10% here, 20% here, 15% here. What you realize when you think you're making profits, what you're really doing is you're pricing yourself out of the market. You'll hear me talk about this a lot. People think they're crypto trading, but they're not. They're pricing themselves out of the market. And no, I'm not mining Bitcoin behind me. No, those are IHodlLife crypto coins. So those are the crypto coins that are attached to our clothing line. Everyone out there in our community who has one, you know what the value of these will be in the future once we do have our own blockchain and once we do scale our company to actual physical stores. Everyone who has one of these will be able to buy an NFT that will gain them ownership access to the brand. And then when we sell our clothing line, a percentage of that money will actually be distributed to all the wallets who originally held on to one of these gold coins. They're very hard to get your hands on. They're very nostalgic. Join the IHodlLife community and you might find your opportunity to grab one. Just listening in, I answered all kinds of questions you had. Well, that is the right way to do it. Dan, the tool guy. If you guys are out there in cryptocurrency, I'm live here every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to invite your friends and your family. Every Sunday, we're here offering as much free crypto education as we can. I say we because I have multiple personalities. It's because when I say that I include like the IHodlLife community Discord, I include all the community members like Switch and Maria that are here and Campfire King that are always here moderating the chat, and I include we as us, the IHodlLife family. So just so you understand. Hands down the best crypto community on the planet. Did you see me on a mortgage loan ad? No, it was just a handsome guy that looked like me. And yes, I do mine Pi coin, and I highly recommend you guys also mine your Pi cryptocurrency. How many of you have Pi on your phone and you haven't logged in and mined it? You should. I'll remind you there was a time when you could mine Bitcoin for free on your phone also. You're stressed out with Shiba? Am I overreacting? If you're stressed out with Shiba, that means you have too much Shiba and not enough money. That means you over-leveraged on hype, hoping to win something that you didn't win. And if you stacked it properly and just said, okay, there's, this much which I can afford of Shiba and this much which I can afford of that, you wouldn't be panicking, you wouldn't be worried. You just see it as, I got my bags. I'm not worried. I'm just chilling. I'm not worried. You'd be in that mode. Martin, love it. I brush over all kinds of comments. It's because I can only pick out one out of every 50 comments because they come in too fast. So I miss tons of comments. It's nothing personal. It's just I can't get it to everybody's comments. It's right now, as I'm answering this comment, there's 300 comments I haven't got to yet. And by the time I get through those 300, there'll be another 200 or 300 or 400 more. So just so you understand the struggle on my end. This is the importance of you guys joining our community Discord. It's a vast community. I'm in there daily, in and out. You guys can communicate with me and talk to me in our Discord regularly outside of my lives. I can only reach so many people with my mouth on my Sunday lives. I don't know what's going to happen with self-custody wallets in the future, Funfetti. We're going to find that out when we get there. This is uncharted territory, ladies and gentlemen. Is Bitcoin going to go 150K this year? I believe it is. Whether it happens this year or whether it doesn't happen until, March or April or something, yes, I believe the top of this bull cycle is actually higher than 150. I believe the top of this cycle is 250. And no, I don't use Pi cycle top indicator, no. Render is a very good cryptocurrency running on the Solana blockchain. Don't trade in crypto, just hodl crypto. Take the word trading out and just hodl. The word trading gives you the false illusion that you're going to swap it at some convenient time. Don't look at crypto that way. Think about how many can I get like a collector? How many can I get? How many can I get? Oh, I got another one. Oh, I got another one. Oh, I got another one. How many do I have? Think about it that way and you're going to make more money. What will happen to the people who don't buy any crypto? Well, they're going to do what I was making fun of earlier. They're going to have to trade their time for credits. The new money system will be a credit system, and you'll to be able to get government credits to be able to buy food or use gas or go to the grocery store or do anything. You're going to have credits, and if you don't have digital assets to leverage to get credits, you're going to have to trade your time, which means you'll just be a slave of the system. Like all of you people right now who have a 9-to-5, you're a slave of the system. The chart is on your TikTok. Yes, it is on my TikTok. Go check out my TikTok channel. There's all kinds of amazing videos on there full of content for you guys to learn from. I don't know how high Bitcoin will go this year, but I do believe the top of this cycle is about 200 to 250K. C. Carpenter knows I'm right. You hold since 2022, and now you've put in 3 years, and now you saw, let's just say it was 10K, you saw your 10K go down to 8K, 7K, 6K. You didn't lose your shit. You waited or you bought more, and then it came back by about 2020, let's say 3-ish, mid-2023, you're back to about 10K, and then by the time we got to the end of 2023 going into 24, your 10K was probably just about 13, 14K, just a little bit, and then by the time we went to 2024, which we had a couple good little pockets, your 10K was now 20, 30, 40, 50K. And by the time we're in 2025, even though this year has been a bit of a down year, your 10K is probably still sitting at about 40K, and you've anywhere from 4 to 10 times your money already, depending on what you were or weren't holding. If you're holding the right crypto, I know you've already over 10 times your portfolio, because my portfolio has more than 10 times since 2022. And there's specific ones in there, specific ones that have just been like explosive. Like XDC has been explosive. XRP and a couple ISO coins last November were explosive. Anyone who had good amounts in them saw massive compounding benefits. XCN, massive compounding benefits. Bonk, massive compounding benefits. In fact, Bonk hit like 10,000% at one point. So, you know, there's opportunities within the patience. If you wish to contact me to start a portfolio, Mark, you go to the top of my TikTok page, you hit the link, and you book a free 30-minute consultation with me. It's a free video call. You'll get a link in your email once you book the date and time. You'll get a link in your email that you can just touch and join the day of the meeting. So on that day, you open up your phone, you open up the email, you touch it, it'll automatically open you into a video call with me. That's right, Mark Honnell. When it goes down, buy more when it gets cheap. You guys are all blessed to be able to buy cryptocurrency right now so freely. The onboarding and the offboarding is going to get closed as we get closer to regulation. As we get closer to how governments will control you with this new technology. Alex, thank you for the heart me. If you guys are following my channel and you haven't sent me a heart me yet, please do. It boosts my page. SecuX didn't stop using the app. They have a new app. So you're not paying attention, T. You would have received an email, or you would have, if you're following our community, you would have seen numerous messages in our community that SecuX has a new app out. So make sure that you are downloading the new app that is out. If you don't know what it is, get in our Discord so we can get you schooled. That's one of the great things about joining our Discord, everyone, is it's literally a free education source for stuff like this. Solana looks amazing. Keep stacking that Solana. OVPP looks like junk. I don't have any Belgium and Denmark in my analytics, always Nigeria and Singapore. And all the people who contact me, email me, contact me and say, hey, we're investors, we want to invest 10 million in your company. All of them have also been from Nigeria and Singapore. This, you know, I didn't just make this shit up. I've learned it through the processes. I think Algorand is amazing. It's an ISO coin. If you don't know what an ISO coin is, you should be doing some research on that. And no, I don't trade gold. If I did have gold, which I do, I would be hodling it, not trading it, which means stacking as much gold as I can like countries do, because that gives them value. They're not selling the gold, they're stacking it. They only sell it when they're in financial ruin and they need war weapons. Nicholas, if you love the hoodie, go order one from our store, IHodlLife.com. For anyone who doesn't know, we are the world's only cryptocurrency brand. My name's Tristan. I'm the founder and the CEO of the brand. So feel free to hit up our store and order yourself some swag. This is very comfortable, quality, luxury, I shouldn't say luxury, but quality clothes running on the blockchain. They run on the Avalanche blockchain. You can tap them with your phone and you can download an NFT of your garment on the blockchain. Very, very cool. So go hit up our store, www.IHodlLife.com. www.IHodlLife.com. And hodl that crypto, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Little Giant, for all your comments about I don't DM you, to let people know and keep them safe. Because even though I say it, there's still all kinds of people who get a message and then they go have a conversation thinking they're talking to me after I just said like 10 times, if anyone's DMing you, it's a scammer. So thank you, Little Giant, for helping me stay on top of that with the community. One of the best things too about the IHodlLife community is joining our community will really keep you safe. No matter what you're doing in the crypto space, you can ask in our community and you'll get enough opinions on it to decipher whether it's true, safe, legit, or better yet, if we don't know our community, we'll go find out. So there's a real big safety factor to joining the IHodlLife community for all you crypto investors. Slappy, thank you for that heart me. What do I offer in my service? Well, as our crypto brand, we offer the world's only crypto brand, which you can wear and you can rep. As our community, we offer a safe zone for crypto investors and a community of like-minded people. And as an asset management firm, we offer the opportunity to build your portfolio and grow your portfolio in the crypto space, especially for people who don't really know how to invest in crypto. They don't understand altcoins, etc., etc. And if you wish to book a call with me, Leo, the link is in the top of my TikTok page. You guys can always email me if you can't figure out the link. Tristan, that's my name, Tristan, at IHodlLife.com. But better yet, just go to the top of my TikTok page. You'll see some little arrows. Hit the link right underneath those arrows and it'll open up my link tree. And in there, I think the third one down is book a free 30-minute consultation with Tristan. And that will schedule you a video call with me. So please make sure you join the video call on that day. You will get an email with a link to join the meeting on the day that you've chosen. So Leo and Mark asking how to book a call, top of my TikTok page. So leave my live right now, go to the top of my TikTok page and hit the little link right there. And then you'll see the third one down is book a free 30-minute consultation with Tristan. And then my calendar will show up and you can choose a date and a time. And then it will send you a link to your email to join on that time. And if you don't get the email, don't panic. On the time of the meeting, if you don't join the meeting, I will call you or send you an email saying, hey, are you joining? Here's the link. You got to bounce. See you later, Soto Face. Have a great day, man. Happy weekend to everyone. Chainlink is a very good one. Ann Keen, don't tell people how much money you have. You just said you have 15K, spit into these cryptos. Your DMs is going to fill up with scammers trying to come scam you out of your 15K. Because they know if you're stupid enough to write the amount you have, you're stupid enough to fall for one of their gimmicks. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings when I say that, but that's the truth. Scammers know how to target the easy targets. And I can pick them out all day long. I've been here for a very long time. I can tell already your DMs are filling up right now because they can tell that if he's stupid enough to say he's got this much and it's in these, then he's stupid enough to fall for a, yeah, but are you connected to the secure ledger? What? My XDC is not connected to the secure ledger? Please show me, Mr. Name of Person. I have no idea who the fuck you are. We're going to see XRP ETFs for the next month get pretty hype. Stack your XRP, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Crypto Bulldog, for saying that. Crypto Bulldog has been in crypto for 6 years. That's great. I've been here since 2015, so I've been around for a little bit myself as well, Crypto Bulldog. And you understand when you've been here for a time that there's kind of a patterning or a system that the bull cycle goes through. And his comment is the bull run is just getting started, and he's absolutely right. We are just in Ethereum dominance of the cycle right now. Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum dominance, large cap dominance, mid cap dominance, alt season you guys are all waiting for, meme coin frenzy, and then Bitcoin dominance one more time, and then it goes through the cycle once really quick one more time before bear market. If you've been around from a cycle or two, you already know that. If you don't, well, hit that like and follow. That's what this channel's for. This drip is famous. Go hit up our store and order yourself some IHodlLife swag, the world's only cryptocurrency brand, smart clothes, running on the blockchain, www.IHodlLife.com. Order some swag for the crypto lover in your family. No, you can pay 2% in January. I don't want your money early. One thing you'll find about tokenized financial is we're not money hounds. We're not going to grind out dollars for anything. If you don't pay till January, I'll tell you, no, I don't want your money till January. Don't pay me early. You keep your money and you go invest it and make more money on it. In January, when it's time to pay, we'll talk about it. How do you get your hands on the IHodlLife crypto coin? Well, they are tough, so make sure to follow along with the community and you will learn as we go. There's no set way to get one. I create little ways to get your hands on them as we go. Tokenized financial clients will all not only eventually be able to earn one of these coins, but they will also earn a free allocation of TFIN token. We're launching our own layer 1 blockchain in the future, and we will be taking our tokenized financial business and building it as a DeFi business on the blockchain so that all clients will be able to use one CRM, connect wallets. We can see everything, but everybody still has their own self-custody of their crypto. So once we build that full infrastructure, we will also be launching our TFIN token, and that will be a free allocation to all of our tokenized financial clients, which will be basically modern day financial services for all of our asset clients now. You'll be able to lend, borrow, stake, earn liquidity based on what you wish to do with your portfolio. Don't tell people how much XDC you have. You're going to attract scammers. How many times I got to tell you guys this? Like, I just finished saying it and then 10 comments later, I got $10,000. What should I do? Listen. Listening is what you should do. Listening. If you wish to invest in the IHodlLife brand, if you wish to invest at VC level, we are looking to scale our company right now. I built the brand myself. We have an online store. We're doing some decent level of sales, but nothing to write home about. We're ready to scale. We're ready to go to the next level, open up physical stores, get ourselves inside department stores. Our brand is hot. We're the only one in the world. We're connected onto the blockchain for cool engagement features. We've got all our ducks in a row. Now we need some capital to really take it to the next level. So if that's you and you want to chat about that with me, follow my channel, find out who I am. You can see what I've been building. Follow my LinkedIn. My name is Tristan Schroeder. I'm the founder and the creator of all of this. And feel free to book a meeting with me, Tristan, at IHodlLife.com. Yes, I do want to talk with investors. Yes, I do want to take this opportunity to the next scale. And with the IHodlLife brand, plus our tokenized asset management firm and our layer 1 blockchain all together, I think you can see the massive opportunity. And there's also lots more building, or that I'm building on the IHodlLife rewards chain, more than what I have time to discuss right now on how amazing we're really going to be when the time is ready. If you wish to invest in the IHodlLife brand, please book a meeting with me. Let's chat. Book a free 30-minute consultation with me just to talk about investing in IHodlLife if you don't want to build your crypto portfolio. I definitely am in the position now where we're ready to scale. It's time to talk to people with the right dollars and the right opportunities. It's not always just about money. It could be about connections. It could be about opportunity. It could be about placement. It could be about location. Let's talk. No, the bull run is not over, Derek. In fact, it's kind of just still in its early stages. We're just in the Ethereum dominance stage, so I encourage you to keep stacking your crypto. Yes, I think Chainlink can hit $30 and go well beyond it. It just won't do it in the time frame that you like. Link in bio. Why would you ask the question like 50 times in a row? You know you just got yourself blocked now. Actually, I'll be kind and I'll just mute you. I'm not that irritated yet. So I'll just mute you for the entire live. No more talking for you. Spam the fuck out of my live and see what happens. Like you're the only person here and you're the only person whose comment matters. I will light you right the fuck up. Same with this napkin ninja foodie. How many times are you going to ask me, do you like the pi cycle top indicator? No, I don't. And nobody wants to use your pi cycle top indicator, which is why you keep asking because you're trying to sell the service. Mute your ass as well. All right, where are we in the comments? Let's get back to that. We're at 224. Switch, you can go ahead and pull prizes if you want, my friend. Can you borrow against your crypto instead of selling? Yes, ultimately that's what you should be doing, is stacking your crypto long enough. It might take you 1 or 2 bull runs. You might cash out your first bull run, and then the second bull run you have enough asset to start actually leveraging. And then you use DeFi protocols and you supply liquidity and earn yield. You borrow against the cryptocurrency, which is also kind of like supplying liquidity for them. You could stake it. There's different ways that you can kind of earn passive income on your crypto, but still retain your self-custody as much as possible. What did I do before crypto? I was an assassin. Yeah, I'm not joking. Don't fuck with me. People are always expecting a quick profit. That's right, Petra. That's why they end up selling on red and buying on green and doing it backwards, because they're just chasing an opportunity that they don't understand fully. The cold wallet I recommend is the SecuX V20. Link is in the top of my TikTok page if you wish to order one. Sologenic is a decent new protocol, but I would just be buying XRP and maybe Corium and Flare long before I'd be buying Sologenic. You are welcome. Thanks everyone for following along today. We've got about half an hour left, and then we're going to wind down today's live. Of course, I can't get to everyone's question. Funny, Water Lover says 2% is ridiculous. I think you mean ridiculous cheap. Think about it. If we 10 times your portfolio, you have 100K, and we grow it into $1 million, and you're only paying 2% of that year after year. We just made you $900,000, and you think paying 2% on your $100,000, which would be $2,000, is like $200, you think that's something? Anyway. When someone says to me, Tristan, 2% of my portfolio when I'm expecting you to 10 times my money, 2% of my portfolio is too much money, you're already the client I don't want to work with. You already don't get it. It's super cheap, I know. It's in the future, once we grow more and once the baby boomer money starts flowing and the world wakes up to, oh my God, I got to get into crypto, and the whole wave of the people start coming in, we'll have no choice but to charge a lot more money, just because we'll have so many clients. We'll have to be like, well, there's like 1,000 people waiting at the door, so we're just going to charge more money because we can. And that's just what's going to happen. So the people who are building portfolios now and paying the prices we have now, we're not going to alter those prices with them, just like we don't change the price of the people who joined our insiders at $36. Some people are joining it today paying $200 a year. People that were here 3 years ago joined and they're still paying $36 a year to stay in that insider's room, because we honor our long-term clients and we honor people who put in the time here in our community. We've always been focused on that. So in the future, when we increase our prices, we'll keep our current clients at the same price. The 2% will likely remain the same. It's just our initial fee will likely increase. And it's because the whole world is going to be standing in line saying, please, I need to get in. Smart people are doing it now. The wave of people with their traditional investment portfolio, coming over to guys like me saying, how do I, quote unquote, how do I crypto? I'm an investor in the traditional world, but how do I, quote unquote, crypto? Which is why we open up Tokenized Financial. Tokenized Financial is literally the Edward Jones of crypto. You just walk in and say, how do I crypto? And we show you everything. And for those of you who already know how to crypto, we refine your crypto so you got the right bags, the right amounts, and you're making the right moves, and you're getting the right info, and you're hanging around with the right crew. I don't advise that you sell off when the bull run kicks. No, Taxman is going to come collecting to you, my friend. Do I recommend 5 cryptos with 25K? No, I recommend that you call up Tokenized Financial with your 25K and have them build your portfolio for you, because I'm not a financial advisor and I can't tell you on my live stream what to go buy. That would be false of me, because then I'm not there to give you ongoing education and you don't know what to do with it. So even if I did tell you to buy the right ones, you're probably going to fuck it up because you didn't handle it properly. There's a lot more than just owning the right crypto. Most people own the right cryptos right now and they're still going to price themselves out of the market because they don't know what they're doing. You bought some Bitcoin today. Well, today wasn't really the right day to do it, but hey, in comparison, fast forward 5 years into the future, today was a great day to buy Bitcoin. Go back to last Friday, that was a better day than today. So perception. Stack your crypto, everyone. What do I think about Charlie Lee being Satoshi? I think that's a bunch of bullshit because I already know Satoshi Nakamoto is an AI. Bitcoin is AI's rendition of perfect money. There's no human that created it. Humans just want to take that away because Bitcoin's better than any money we've ever created, and we can't let AI have that title. So that's why the creator of AI will remain hidden, because it wasn't one of us. How can you get a coin? Same thing as I mentioned earlier. Follow along the community, and in our Discord generally is where you're going to find the opportunities to get your hands on a coin. Yes, we do have some prizes to draw. Switch, feel free to hit up the prizes in the Discord and announce them in the Discord chat. If you guys are not in our Discord already, feel free to join. Link is in the top of our TikTok page. We are a worldwide crypto community. No matter where you are in the world, there's someone in your time zone already in our crypto community. Come join us. Where do I see Cocky New in 5 years? I see it being the most important meme coin on the Avalanche blockchain, and Avalanche being one of the top layer 1 in the world. Hodl your cock. If you like my hoodie, The Force, you can order yourself one. I'm the founder and the CEO of IHodlLife, the world's only crypto brand, which you see me wearing. You can go to our store at IHodlLife.com, IHodlLife.com. I, the person, hodl is the action, life is what I change, IHodlLife.com. And you can order your crypto swag. This is not just comfy crypto high quality clothes. There's a computer chip in them you can tap with your phone, and they're actually smart, running on the blockchain. All of our clothes runs on the Avalanche blockchain. Leo, if you have an existing portfolio, we just redesigned it. So we're just going to rewrite whatever your portfolio. Very rare do we have a client come to us who's all cash and they've never been in crypto before. 99.9% of our clients already have crypto to some degree. And then they may have some cash extra, or most of them, to be honest, 90% of them don't have cash at all. They've already built a portfolio. They're already all in crypto, and they're just now meeting with me, and I'm just redesigning, aka erasing their current portfolio and rewriting them a new one. And then they're going to change everything around to look like the new portfolio I've designed for them. So if you have existing crypto, like everybody does, all of our clients, we're just erasing your old portfolio, redesigning you the correct one. And of course, in that correct one, it comes along with it your new exit strategy and understanding of what you're going to do with every cryptocurrency in your portfolio long before you do anything with it. So you don't have last minute volatility. You know what you're going to do. You're going to be trained. You're going to be prepared. If you guys are new, welcome and thanks for joining in. Thanks for following along. Hit the link in the top of my TikTok page and join our worldwide community Discord. Kisses from Venezuela. What up, Venezuela? I hope you're doing well down there. Isha, is that you? I hope your health is fabulous. I hope everything is going very well for you. Is TFIN the name of the IHodlLife coin that will be created? No, TFIN is the name of our DeFi coin. When we launch our layer 1 blockchain, we will have the native gas token, the IHodl coin. IHodl will be our native coin. And then we will also have our own meme coin, which will be Billy. You guys have been following along. You already know Billy the $1 billion bear. He's going to be our meme coin. Billy to $1 billion. 1 billion tokens. It hits $1. Billy's a $1 billion bear. And of course, TFIN clients will get allocation of that. And also those of you who have swag bag orders, you guys are all going to get free allocation of Billy and TFIN and IHL token. So there's the IHodl coin. There's the Billy token, which is a token running on our blockchain. The IHodl coin is the gas asset. And then there's also IHL, which is this logo, IHL. The IHL coin, which is our governance coin that allows you to vote on protocols, give your opinion on new styles, designs, colors, etc. And then the last one will be our DeFi section, which will be our TFIN token, which will be a token on the blockchain meant for all of our DeFi protocol lending, staking, and of course that's going to tie in with all of our tokenized financial clients' portfolios. So all of that, when we launch our layer 1 blockchain, we're not just launching a blockchain and then waiting for the world to come build on us. We're actually launching with a full ecosystem already in full operation and offering the tools that people are going to want to come take part with our new resident identity and distributed resident technology, which I will be releasing to the world very soon. What up, Wisconsin? One of the best cappuccinos I ever had was in Wisconsin. I can't tell you what to do with your crypto as far as selling. I would just recommend go book a meeting with Tokenized Financial if you wish for someone to tell you what to do with your crypto. Do I think XRP will be at $15 to $20 this bull run? No. What's my thoughts on plasma? Junk. Do I think HBAR will reach $1.50? Absolutely. The question is when. Is $1,000 worth buying? Absolutely it is, because then you know what you do. You go out into the world and you go make another $1,000, and now you have $2,000 in crypto. And then you go out and you work your ass off and you make another $1,000, and you come back to put it into crypto just to find out that your $2,000 is now $1,200. And you know what you do? You grab your balls, you give them a shake, and you add your $1,000 in, and now you've got 22. And you go and you make another $1,000, and then you come back and it's like, oh shit, my 22's down to 18, and you drop another 1,000 because you understand the amount of coins I'm getting is what I want. And fast forward 1, 2, 3 years, a time frame that I can't foresee and I can't negotiate right now, I'm going to realize why I'm doing what I'm doing, the actions that I'm doing, and why that fluctuation in the price is only an opportunity for me to buy more. And then your 1,000 will be 2,000, will be 3,000, will be 4,000, and over 1, 2, 3, 4 year window, somewhere in there, you're going to hit a bull run. Accidentally. And your 2, 3, 4, 5,000 is going to be 10, 12, 13, 14, 15,000. And then it's really going to click in your head. And because you're broke ass and you've only got 15K, you're going to sell all of it. But next cycle, you're going to play it very differently. You're going to understand hodling on a whole new level. And you're not going to get so worried about the volatility because you saw the distance, you saw the time, you saw the profit. So your 1,000 is absolutely worth it. I started my entire crypto career. I'm now the owner of this brand and an asset firm. I started my entire crypto career as a brokey who invested $36 back in 2015. And actually it was 2016. I got into crypto in 2015 and took a whole year before I got enough of my fucking balls, courage, and money together to make a measly $36 first purchase. But the best thing that I ever did was I kept it up. 25 more, 36 more, 25 more, 50 more. And before I knew it, time went by. And before I knew it, I didn't work for anyone else anymore. And that same path is yours, should you choose to see the vision of the opportunity and stop looking at what's going to happen in the next 30 days of your life. Hot Wheels is going to be angry at me now because of his shirt comment. But his wife is probably thanking me. She's probably like, yes, yes, he's throwing out all of his pocket shirts. Yes. I hate hugging him with a pen in his pocket is what she's saying. And she's like, oh my God, he knows. Fuck, I like myself. Top 3 cryptos to never sell. Well, there's no such thing as never if you're playing the market, but if you're really just going to buy and not do anything, then you would just want to hold XRP, XLM, you would want to hold XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin forever. Except people who really know what they're doing, they don't hold Bitcoin going into the bull run. They only hold it going out of the bull run. Our tokenized financial clients understand that. People who are outside of the system maybe don't understand that. You want the Bitcoin long term, but you don't want it in the bull run because it's not going to multiply your money. You want to step in and out of it at the appropriate times. Dom, thank you for the love. There's no such thing as a favorite meme. I don't have a favorite. I don't play favorites in crypto. I base on what's quality. It has nothing to do with my opinion. Banks charge 1% on accounts. Well, banks don't manage your money. Banks take your money and then they manage their profits off of your money. It's very different. And if you think that your bank 1% is a better idea for you, Dave, I fully encourage you. I am not here to convince you of anything otherwise. You just go right to your bank. You just go right to giving them custody of your crypto instead of 2% with a service that would teach you to understand self-custody. That would be ludicrous. Just keep going to your bank, Davey. It does not hurt me at all. You just keep going to your bank, my friend. Yeah, the crypto market cap right now is 4 trillion. 10 years from now, we'll be at like 400 trillion. Okay, maybe not 400, but we'll probably be at 100 trillion. Emily loves softball, says calm down. Emily, you haven't seen anything yet. I am not even close to excited today. Not even close. Emily's new. What does stack mean? Stack means keep adding. So this is what stacking is. I have one, I get a second one, I stack it on top of the next one. I get another one, I stack it on top of the next one. I get another one, so I'm stacking more and more. I'm acquiring, I'm getting, I'm gathering more and more. That's what stacking means. Nixter and Maria were the winners. Congratulations, M. Congratulations, N. N and M. M and N. You guys are the winners. I love it when we have winners. Wait, we have winners every week. Yeah, I love it every week. You just read that the government had a meeting about crypto. Man, the government's been meeting about crypto for the last 5 years. It just takes time to roll this thing out. You don't just rewrite the system in a day. G, Playa, don't tell people how many shares of XRP you have. They're not shares. They're crypto tokens. They're not shares. If you call them shares, that means you're a traditional investor who doesn't understand crypto yet. I can tell just from the word shares, which every other scammer out there in the world is going to know. Ooh, he said the word shares. He didn't even use the word coin or token. He's definitely new, and they're going to target you. Number 1, don't tell people how much you have. Number 2, don't tell people what you invested in. Keep it to yourself. And number 3, well, maybe hit that like and follow so you can learn that it's crypto coins and tokens, not shares. You don't own shares, you own digital assets, which in essence are a share of a value, a representation of a value, but they're tokens and coins, not shares. Where do I think we go from here? I think if you're following my channel, you already know to keep stacking your crypto and hodling. Keep adding more to your bag and waiting. Adding more to your bag and waiting. Yes, Queen. Whether your crypto is on the exchange or whether your crypto's in your offline wallet or whether it's in any place, it still changes based on market price. So if you have a bar of gold and you bury it in the ground, the price of gold still fluctuates on the market The bar of gold doesn't have to be in any certain location. It's still the same price based on the market price. If I lock it in the bank or I hide it in my closet, the market still dictates the price of the gold. So it doesn't matter where you put the crypto, the market still dictates the price of the crypto regardless of its location. And truthfully, you didn't put it anywhere. You just put the keys somewhere. The crypto is sitting on the blockchain waiting for the keys to claim it. Where do I see Litecoin going? I see it getting lighter and lighter and lighter. Not one I would recommend. What would be the pros and cons of moving stop loss up? There is no pros and cons. You should not have stop losses. You should just be buying crypto and hodling. Buying crypto and hodling. Stop trading, stop stop losses, stop all of those things. Just buy and hold. Do I think Trump coin will go up? No, I told you guys not to buy it. What did you do, Derek? You went and bought it after I told you not to, and all you've done is lose money. God damn it, why don't people just fucking follow my advice? Is it not correct, Derek? I told you don't buy it. What'd you do? You went and bought it. What'd you do? All you did is lose money. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Follow my advice next time. What do I think of Arculus? I think it sucks. Use a Ellipal, a Tangem, or a SecuX, or even a Ledger. Those are all better wallets. What state do I live in? I live in Canada, so I don't live in any state. I live in the 51st state. Ha! Ba-dum-bum. M won the mystery prize, and M says the new prize is a new car. Wow, M, that's the first time we gave away a new car. Ironic, you're the winner. I mean, we give away a lot of stuff here, but this is the first time we've ever given away a brand new car. Congratulations, M. How much does a token's circulating supply matter? Well, that becomes part of tokenomics, and all factors of tokenomics matter, which means, why is Bitcoin $100,000? And why would it be harder for XRP to reach $100,000? Well, because Bitcoin, there's only 21 million of them. XRP, there's 100 billion of them. So for each of those to reach $100,000, the XRP market cap would have to be so much greater because there's 100 billion of them, where there's only 21 million of this one. Do you understand? So tokenomics is directly correlated to not only the market cap and its potential future value, dollar-wise, but it's also directly related to circulating supply, how much coins are on the market, are they locked up in escrow, is there a release factor, how often does that happen, how much dilution occurs. There's so many other details that can now affect tokenomics, which is why you can't really look just at a crypto based on the coin and the price. That doesn't tell you enough information. You look at one coin, oh, it's $1,000. You look at Ethereum and you're like, oh, it's 4,000, it's too expensive. Oh, but this one's only 1 penny and it's cheap. So you think the cheap one's a better buy, but you don't understand tokenomics. You don't understand that that one has a zillion tokens and that's why they're 1 cent. And this one only has 100 million and that's why it's $4,000 per coin. Yet you put $1,000 in both of them and one of them 10 times and the other one doesn't, and it's the same difference on the same value. People just get confused with the numbers, because they don't understand tokenomics. They don't understand this crypto has that many tokens, but that crypto has that many tokens, which directly is the reason why one's 10 cents and one's $10. Not that the one that's $10 is more or more expensive and this one's younger and newer. No, 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 no. They just have different tokenomics. I could launch an IHodl token today, and based on my tokenomics, would decide whether the token launched at 1 cent or whether the token launched at $1,000, all based on how I design the tokenomics. Hello from Lake Atitlan. You are the bomb. Thank you for your knowledge. What up, Atitlan? 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 You should put a D on the end of your name. Atitland. A land full of... No, I can't say that. Anyway, back to not being rude. Can we talk about the impending crash? Well, there is no impending crash. Actually, that's not true. There is a complete market crash coming. You guys have heard me talking about this for years, and I do believe it could happen this bull run or this bear run or the next bear run. So this bear cycle or the next bear cycle, I think that the whole market, meaning the traditional financial world, housing, stocks, everything crashes to zero. Crypto follows with it, and then crypto bounces back. Nothing else does, and that's the rewriting of the system. I have talked about this for many, many years. When that will occur, I don't know, but I do believe that that is our inevitable future. That's how they're going to rewrite the old system. That's how they're going to erase the $40 trillion in debt they have and restart a new digital ID, a new financial system. And I can see how it would all get played out, but the time frame is not something I know. So it could happen this bear market, it could happen next bear market, but the inevitable future of our entire market crashing for the purpose of rewriting, let's call it burning the forest so we can have new growth, this is happening, yes, 100%. All the traditional investors are about to get fucking smoked, and they're going to wish they listened to me when I told them that they need to get into crypto. They need to start paying attention to crypto. They need to start moving some of their traditional assets into crypto assets. And if you want to stay traditional investing, that's fine, but don't ignore building yourself a crypto portfolio. You're going to fucking regret it. You're going to regret it when your bank closes one day and they say, sorry, Mr. Smith, we don't know how much money was in your account. We have no data. All the data's gone. We don't know if you had $1 or $1 million. So here's your new government issued wallet, and here's your new government issued $10,000 a month. We don't really know how rich or wealthy or poor you are. Now you're just part of the new system. You think I'm fucking around, but this is exactly what's going to happen. And what did they say on Simpsons? The impending kablooey. No, we don't have our own token. We will in the future. In the future, we will launch our own layer 1 blockchain with our own gas token, the IHodl coin, along with our own ecosystem coins, the TFIN token, the IHL token, and the Billy token. And the Billy token will tie in with our payment terminals. A TFIN token will tie in with our DeFi protocol. IHL token will tie in with our governance. And the IHodl coin will tie in with all of it, including the gas fees. Thanks, Maheva. Keep following along right here at the only crypto channel that you need. Hodlers are always the winners, Dom. Always. Some traders make money, most lose their money. Most of the videos you see about traders making money is really not the truth. It's just some trading app trying to sell you their trading app. When do I think Mona will be available? I don't know. I never met her. If someone wanted to swing trade, I would recommend them to just hodl. Little Pepe, garbage. Just buy Pepe if you're going to go into a meme coin, not Little Pepe. You're chasing what's next, what's new, what could. You're chasing the pipe dream of crypto instead of just building a portfolio. Hey, we're at 248,000 likes. Thanks, everyone. We're going to hit 250K likes today, which is amazing. We're going to wind down today's live. I think I'm getting to the end of the comments here. I love this comment. Turbo says, lol, who are you? Well, Turbo, my name's Tristan. Nice to meet you. Feel free to follow my LinkedIn. My name's Tristan Schroeder. I'm the founder and the CEO of the IHodlLife brand. I'm also the founder and the CEO of Tokenized Financial Asset Management Firm. And I'm also the mastermind architect of the IHodlLife rewards chain. I also, however, spend my Sunday afternoons going live on TikTok to educate people about crypto for free. So, lol, that's who I am. Feel free to hit that like and follow and get yourself schooled properly. Grande71 says, whatever, dude, you're always wrong about XRP. How am I wrong about XRP when I've been telling you to buy it since 12 cents and all it's ever done is gone up in money? You mean you're doing it wrong. You mean you're chasing the market. You mean last November when all of us 6, 7, and 8 times our money on XRP and other ISO coins, you were running around chasing the market instead of just sitting on your XRP like you should have, and you didn't get part of that pump, did you? You missed out on it, and now your butt is still hurt because you're playing the fucking game wrong, not because the XRP asset's not good. Ooh, the truth's a biter. Nah, nail biter. What's my thoughts on gold? Gold is going to skyrocket in price to unprecedented prices, which it already has. It will come tumbling back down to a certain degree. But why is gold surging? Because China's stacking it, Russia's stacking it, all countries and big major institutions are stacking it. Why? Because the financial system is fragile right now. The US dollar is fragile right now. BRICS nations and all their currencies are fragile right now. The financial system of the world is more fragile now than it has ever been in history as we are approaching the gates of rewriting our financial system. Why do you think people are buying gold? God's money always wins at the end of the day. It's the one place where you can always hedge and be safe. And Bitcoin will now be the next level of that. Gold, Bitcoin, and silver will be the three hedges for everything forever in the next 50 years of our life. Thanks for the bubble gum. But don't chew bubble gum. It's full of aspartame. It's disgusting and terrible and not good for you. Do I have guidance or direction for designing tokenomics for a business? It's possible. I mean, if you have a business and you're building a crypto coin, I could easily, you could hire me for time frame, and I could easily sit down with your team and talk to you about what are you looking to accomplish, what kind of tokenomics would make sense. Because based on what you want to issue, are you issuing reward tokens? Are you just offering tokens for business to business transactions within your supply chain? What is the purpose of what you're doing? And then we could build a tokenomics or a coin system or a token pattern that actually works for you. In fact, our own IHodlLife rewards chain, what we're building, we have merchant terminals that allow merchants to just take one of our terminals. It comes with software already that allows you to launch your own token on our blockchain. So merchants don't need to have any coding skills or any tokenomics skills. They can just tell us what they want their token to do, what its purpose is, and we will launch it for you via our ecosystem. Your customers can now come to your store, make a purchase, and get instantly rewarded right through the payment terminal in your own company's token. And you get to manage it all through your dashboard. It plugs into your current API, so you don't have any additional extra work for your accounting software. You're just getting an extra form printed out with all your crypto transactions and how much money you've brought in based on that. Yep, there's a lot going on over here at IHodlLife behind the scenes. Investors, it's time to sit down and chat. Where do I think XRP will be in December? It'll probably still be in my cold wallet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out to my live today. We've reached our 3-hour window. Time for me to take a break and chill out. If I didn't get to your comments today, don't worry about it. Come out here every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Occasionally on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do tech talks also. But Sundays are guaranteed. Come out Sunday and learn about crypto for free. Don't forget to invite your friends. Don't forget to tap that screen and show me some love. And don't forget to send me a heart me to help boost my page in the crypto TikTok algorithm. For everyone out there who's following my channel today, when you leave my channel, I encourage you to start thinking more money-minded. I encourage you to stop losing opportunity just because you don't understand it. Stop waiting to have all the proof to be able to acquire visionary skills of yourself. Start trusting yourself. Start trusting your intuition. You're sitting here and you're watching my channel because you're recognizing that there's an opportunity here. So stop sitting on the fence and start taking advantage of the opportunity. You don't have to dive in. You don't got to go crazy, but dipping your toes in the water, paying attention to crypto, blockchain, NFT, how this engagement feature operates with your current business is going to be the next 10 to 15 years of your commerce life. So it's important details to start learning, and right here at the IHodlLife community is where you can learn it. One of the greatest ways to stay money-minded is keep positive money energy at all times. So when you go out into the world, remember to stay in a positive, money-minded thought. Stop looking at your red portfolio and thinking, am I going to lose? You're existing and creating a world of lack. Instead, see the truth and say, I don't care about a red market. I got crypto coins stacked. Everybody else I can see right now does not even own crypto. That's how special I am. I'm not worried about a fucking red market. Look at all these people that don't even have any. I see a bigger wisdom. I'm sitting here with my little red portfolio today, but those guys don't even know what crypto is. In fact, they think I'm a lunatic for doing it. And I'm going to get so rich and they're not. Oh my. And when I get so rich, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, oh yeah, someone told me to buy XRP. Someone told me to buy some XDC. Somebody told me to build a portfolio with tokenized financial, but I didn't do it. just like you didn't buy Bitcoin, and today you didn't make millions off Bitcoin. So let's fast forward to 10 years in the future. What's the conversation you're going to have? Did you act or did you not? Remember, when you leave my live, everyone, to go out into the world and be the best version of yourself. No matter who you are or who you think you are, you can still improve more. So go out into the world and try to hold integrity high in your heart. Try to hold honesty and kindness high in your heart and in your actions. If it's not a good thing to say, just shut your fucking mouth. If it's not a good thing to think, well, then control yourself and choose different thoughts. And if your life isn't going the way that you want it to go, it's because your self-talk is garbage. You need to start controlling your self-talk. You need to start taking aware of what you're talking to yourself about. So start cleaning up your self-talk and start going out into the world with an intention of improving yourself. The awareness of this alone will begin to change your course of your life. Thanks everyone for coming out today on an IHodlLife Sunday. We'll be live here again next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget to hit that like and follow right here at the only crypto channel that you need. And don't forget to invite your friends and family. Until next week, see you later and happy cryptoing. Happy cryptoing? What the fuck's happy cryptoing? Anyway, have a great weekend.